Happy birthday.
That's enough of that. Gonna add him in. Okay.
Oh,
I didn't say you
God,
could
I'm
stop, did I?
crying.
Did I? Stop doing stutter.
Did I stutter?
Someone just poked me saying tormenting Kane because he's 29 today. What was his birthday?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I was singing happy birthday.
Okay, no. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
This is so kind.
Happy birthday, dear Kings. Happy birthday to We'll be here all month.
Now we're gonna
That was
No,
beautiful.
Oh, hey, Liru.
What?
It's also Vice's birthday.
Ah, you.
God damn it.
We started.
Alright. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vice. Happy birthday
Jesus Christ.
Please
Vice
don't
is-
Have you
Alright.
guys recorded?
And streamed live, yes.
Yes!
Okay.
See happy birthday being copyrighted.
So here's the deal, guys. I hope that one isn't. But anyway, today's a night mission.
Oh.
Have we got the
Ugh.
So, how we're gonna do, it's gonna be even worse. Ready? It is a night Halo drop mission. How we're gonna be doing the teleport is it's gonna be a teleport command. So I'm gonna literally go down the list. The only person exempt is gonna be myself and pilots. Pilots are gonna be grounded for the first bit because you're gonna be paradropping right next to a SAM site and take out 3 SAM launchers. And from there, you're just going to fight your way to the NATO HQ. Or disengage and attack from a different angle. I don't care. You do you. Just remember, what I have down will be down, so I'll use it to QRF respectively, blah, blah, blah. Ground Vix, you've got a choice of 2 Moras, 2 Marshals, and 2 Marids at the SAM site location. They are all rescripted to work, I think. Make sure you test, and if not, then, you know, you've been warned. But you're going to be part of the drop. You don't need to change your backpack out or anything. The only thing I do need you to make sure you have is night vision. If you don't, let me know, and I'll drop a box to give you some. But otherwise, your enemies have night vision too, so be careful. But once you get the SAM sites down, air, you have your Hellcats and your Holo Kajman, so it's all good. There are 2 drone UAVs at the drone marker, darters, so if you want to bring one, feel free to bring one, but that's going to take your backpack slot. So, you've been warned. And the script for teleporting, it moves your backpack to your chest automatically. And then when you go on the ground, it gives you back your regular backpack, so don't fret. And reinserts are going to be done by air. So if you die, air will have to move you, and you'll have to coordinate LZs and blah, blah, blah. So I'll stay at base to let you guys know if you have reinserts, that sort of deal. And otherwise, yeah, I'll give it few minutes to see if what's that shows up. Otherwise, I'll drag a T0 down.
Do you want me to do a FK check if you don't show?
Yeah.
Great.
And if you're going to stream this and you want to be a part of the multi-twitch, please DM me your thing so I can make the multi-twitch link. Thank you for Outcast for reminding me.
Oh yes, Outcast. Yeah.
Do you want it poked or DM'd?
Poking with it.
No, DM me with it, please.
Poking.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong link. My bad.
Please do not link your Pornhub account. Twitch account only.
Sorry, okay.
Well, you know it's the new YouTube nowadays.
Better monetization.
Wait, Liru, are you planning on being a Twitch thought now?
You know, I was talking about how Bloodwing could easily be it. Then I was assaulted, and now I can't talk about it.
Liru,
Just
Oh,
sell
is
your
that not a good
bathwater.
thing?
TSB acapella when?
That was a
On the next
stupid level of
meetup.
harmonizing.
Yeah.
There's the multi-Twitch link if you want it.
Probably the only time we're all gonna coordinate together.
Liru,
Yeah,
Outcast,
probably.
Prozzy, Skelly.
It's
Abe,
easy to
and-
harmonize when everyone's singing at 3 beats per minute.
It's easy to harmonise when we all sound as if we're about to drink the fucking bleach at the end of it.
And people start laughing.
So we have a multi-Twitch command if you guys want to see.
I
video
couldn't
videos for
help
next
it,
week.
okay?
I did too.
filed
In slow motion too.
Liru was laughing.
He was trying not to laugh.
I think a lot of people have done
something that nobody else has ever done before.
Drunk
Also, I'm
bleach to
gonna fess
survive?
up. I was the one that told him we were tormenting King.
Didn't we like sing Country Roads a couple of months
I think we did I think we
Yes.
did once.
Vice, here's the thing. You would have gotten away from it
I
if you
know.
hadn't been bragging about it in chat. So then I scrolled up and saw that you had posted 22 today. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to get him.
We did Queen a while back. Not long ago, where we all sang Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
You all just
moaning.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right, guys, quiet time and
Didn't I
effect.
say you were getting banned for moaning?
Angel, shh.
Quiet time and effect, knock it off, shut the fuck up.
we give a cruise missile to both birthday boys. Yeah, right. JFAX, you'll hear the reasoning in brief. But yes, normally paradropping over a SAM site is a very bad idea.
Quiet time, mate.
You are incredibly right.
Right, Liru, all right, all accounted for.
All right, who is ground command?
That would be me.
Shit, we're letting the chick take it. All right.
Wow.
Wow.
No. You guys misunderstand. Out of everyone's voice I want to hear the most of, I would definitely want hers over all of you salty dogs. That's to be sure.
What about
You know,
Don't hear.
I'm glad for that.
Don't let Bloodwing hear that.
So, by the way, I just made the channel password the same as that. I'm gonna take fuck, which T0 do I take?
Grim.
Grim it is. I heard Grim
I
first.
like Juggalo.
Hi, Grim.
I mean,
Okay.
Shut up, guys.
So,
Quiet.
ground command is taken. Who is JTAC? Please don't say Nanostar.
I'll do it. I mean, we have two that want to be.
Okay. Who hasn't done JTACing that wants to do it?
Zerp hasn't practiced it, so we'll put him on it.
All right, we'll put Zope on it. Is that okay with you, Devincer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Who wants to be the 2IC to Nim?
Sup?
I knew it was gonna be you, you leg humper.
I knew
And
it
who wants
was
to be the
gonna be
platoon
us.
medic?
Abraham.
All right. Everyone, if I give you a roll, jump down to the related channel. Ground, stay up here for a second. I'm gonna give you the pass. Who are gonna be our 4 pilots? All right, Undead, Devincer, Corporal Hardcore, Outcast.
Yay!
I just picked 4 names out of hat. 4, you jump down. Who are going to be our 2 Vic teams of 3?
I'm pretty good with Vix.
How about this?
Nim has a list.
Nim, now it is. I'm going to pass it to you. I'm going to start getting people. Mabnora, I'm sorry you're sad. Nim, start picking your people. Make it as heretical as possible. I'm going to start getting people on the server.
Okay. Vicru 1, Dariki Demicus Frost. Vicru 2, Bank Joe Temp. Okay. Alpha Squad Lead, Sev. Yeah.
There's another guy.
There's the pass. Start getting on the server.
So,
I don't mind.
There's the pass. Start getting on the server.
If I've called your name, hop down the Alpha.
I'm back. Was I called?
Yes, you were, Granite.
Damn
You're
it.
Alpha.
How dare you?
I know, how dare I. Let's see, that puts me out of 5 and it's 8, correct?
Uh-huh.
Hey.
So you pick 2 more people plus you.
Yep, 2 more. Let's go with Fred, and let's go with
his mic's
Bogan.
Sweet. Bravo, Skelly.
Do you want me to say or should I go?
No, you need to
Go.
go, mate.
You can go.
Okay.
Back it off.
Eat yourself.
Get out.
You going? Right in.
There's the pass. Start getting on the server.
Bavarian, doulas. How many is that?
Nope,
I think
that's
that's
all
5.
starting to come in. How many people are on? We
King
do
of
45
Kings,
person ops on Fridays right now.
2
It
more,
might go back to
1 more.
60 after this command
Dr.
rotation.
Boom.
We'll see.
Right, that's it.
Nice one. Angel Dust, Charlie.
Vice, Teacher, Deadwalker.
Sashi, if you're still here, I still
Luxury,
prefer the first pick over the next
Ma-
2, but they're good. They're pretty good. Sucker for Nekos.
How many is that now?
You got 5.
2 more plus yourself.
Right. Pyrotechin and Rich.
JFX. Yeah. Oh, is that a
Cool.
Holo
and
Azuki?
Back in black, you can mop up.
crossover?
Sorry, dude.
Everybody else go to Delta. Raj.
Go team, see you in there.
So I guess I'm going to Delta.
And these
Yep.
other pictures aren't loading, but I'll get them later.
Liru, you are a cog. Donkey there. He's been AFK 42 minutes, Liru.
Okay. So would he be in Delta?
Yep.
Okay.
Moving him out.
Liru, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You said 4 pilot slots, but there's only 2 pilot slots.
Oh, fuck me. I'm an idiot. You're right. There are only 2. My brain's been off the entire day. Pick 2 to move the infantry and tell him I apologize.
Pirate game
Okay.
Delta.
Okay.
I'm gonna start passing servers.
Hop down to Delta.
What channel? Oh,
Speaking of the devil, he shall appear.
There's the pass, have fun. There's the pass, have fun.
You okay if I take marksman?
sure.
There's the pass, have fun. You're gonna get 2 pilots too, because I forgot I only have 2 pilots on instead of 4, because my brain's off. I apologize.
Alright.
Wah! That is totally my bad. Yeah, so some of you that are pilots, my bad. I forgot we only have 2 slots instead of 4, because my brain is in a
He is a
million places
dum-dum.
at once. Yes, I am. Thank you.
Are there even enough slots on the server then?
Yes, because 2 of you would go to Delta.
Sure, Delta it is.
Alright.
Sorry. Anyone want to offer to do it?
Man, big brain time. I thought since last week we saw mainly 2 helicopters, I put 2 and 2 together instead of 1 and 1 for 2. So that one is Whew, that went over my head. So I'm gonna throw down some more units, but otherwise I'm gonna. What the heck? That should have healed them all, yep, so... It even said it in the TeamSpeak channel that there are only 2. Ah, man. Why didn't no one correct me? Hiccup. But yeah, we'll get this done. I'm gonna go in the TFAR channel now. And we'll see how things go. What the hell are Nekos? Gecko nests?
Rem.
Oh god, never mind.
Oh,
Holo was cinnamon. Oh my god.
It's a good thing the AO is like 1, 2, about 3 clicks away.
I'm telling you that was Granite because Granite just connected, and Granite always manages to fire at least 1 shot at the start of an op.
Cack.
Is he down here?
Now we wait.
Yeah, there is down here now.
Yeah?
Is he gonna become daytime at any point in time?
No. Purely night.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Liru, I'm magic. I'm not even stood up and the door.
Can I kill him?
I mean, it's a 7-day if you do it, but oh look, this lantern! Oh man, my camera's focused on this lantern right now. I can't tell if someone gets shot. God, it's a beautiful lantern. Oh man, was there just gunfire somewhere? Oh man. Wow. What a beautiful lantern. I'm panning out now, so if someone gets shot, I won't be able to, I might see it. Did someone get killed by an enemy sniper?
Nope, we're all still alive.
Oh.
'Cause I can't shoot for shit.
I'm looking back at this lantern then. Oh, what a beautiful lantern. I mean, without these, NATO might have a harder time seeing. And, oh god, is the sniper, did the sniper do something bad? Oh god, okay. Yep. What a lantern. Oh, it's so beautiful. I mean, oh my god. What is going on? Oh no, a sniper killed Abraham. Oh god, the humanity. Oh. Oh, that sucks for Abraham. He probably got shot by Sergeant Fluffers.
Please stop shooting my medic. I need him in one piece.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Sergeant Fluffers gets antsy. You know, I think he just shot the frickin' platoon medic. God, I mean that was an automatic rifle too. What a quick shooting! Like, damn.
I alt-tabbed, and it does the thing where you left-click on alt-tab back in, and it's just fucking plugged Stewie.
It's a 7-day.
What if it's accidental?
Hey, Az, what command, what net are we on?
Thank you! Fucking thank you!
Yeah, but Nim's not here. Where's Nim?
Nim's over there. Go pester the monkey, not the organ grinder.
Look off for me.
What?
Or you can just join the group on me. So glad I got Oh, shit.
Sorry.
You will be on 450 and 96.9. Where the fuck are you?
Discord's
So,
freaking out.
the promise is basically just to grow
Where can
up
you get
to
one of
you.
them? Anywhere.
Shut the fuck up.
You look at it real hard.
Get invite? Sweet. Mic check.
Yeah, right.
You?
I have a random AT guy over here. Oh no, it's a glitched
Is
out.
that your marker for LZ Baker?
Nope.
Huh.
That is my marker. Just a glitched out AI. LZ Baker is where I'm gonna basically teleport drop you.
Okay.
So how I'm gonna do it is I'm literally going to do a Halo drop teleport. So it's gonna go down the list. Who are your two pilots?
Outcast and Undead.
Undead and Outcast. So it's probably gonna take me a good 2 to 3 minutes to get everyone teleported over there. I can't do it in groups because then you might spawn into each other and kill yourselves.
An opportunity for me to kill myself? Where do I sign up?
Every fucking time.
No, not again.
To confirm it's
Seriously?
LZ Baker, right?
What else am I missing?
I
I
don't
had
know.
Barbarian? I think I did.
Seriously?
Well,
Yo,
you know
Abraham,
what?
do me a favor. Say to the next person that Andy's and Beta is gonna get yeeted off the server. Get it done.
Very fair.
Liru, my T0 is having technical difficulties. I might need to replace him.
Alright, go pick a guy.
We're gonna give the dude a second to see if he loads the correct mod set, and then if not, he's gonna get smacked.
Okay, well, we're gonna officially start in 3 minutes, so be quick about it.
Hope he has an SSD.
Find remainder of Bravo. I'm getting to join.
They have been warned.
Nim.
Go.
Do the regroups by the road.
Okay. Why can't I fucking move them?
Because it's
You
vanilla.
need
have
ace.
to
Oh, great.
do it on the left side of the road. That way they've got the forest covered. Put it about 20-30 meters in to the forest line, so that way you're obscured from the road.
Was he Baker?
Yes, girl, it's
The hell is going on?
I'm volunteer as well. Tell him to get off the server now. Tell him to go swap out with somebody.
Who the fuck was that?
It's wrong in the thingy.
Good and 50?
This is High checking on 5-0.
You're good. Squad leads, please make sure you are set up in the system with your squad names.
Firm, I'm naming Charlie now.
Doesn't have voice either. Or his mic's not working. Some shit.
I'm pretty sure
Good
doulas.
check. 5-5.
Delsa's signed in.
What was here?
Ground, when you're ready, have your squad leads come to me. I'll give you the full brief, and we'll talk about the AO. Over.
Give me half a moment and sure.
Yep, please use this additional time to swap out people if you need them, and we can have a full server, because we got plenty of people in standby.
Can't get it yet. I need to just wait and bide my time.
Hey, Skelly.
Victor checking on 50.
The link you sent me. Go fuck yourself.
Get an alternative net for both conferences on 7.5.
God, hold on.
Charlie signed in as Cheesecake Casuals.
A firm Alpha, please get yourselves on
Give me kits so I can get teams up.
55.2 check.
Both fit crews. I want an alternative net for both of you to have it here on 7.5. I'll be your handler today.
It looks like the other Vic is
Handle with
triple
care.
wagon.
So I'm hoping we don't have too many KIAs tonight, but you never know. It's a Friday out. It could turn to a utter clusterfuck.
Alright.
Squad leads on me, everyone else bugger off. Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna... So Sickle didn't make it in, and we lost him.
Alright.
7.5 check.
Go grab additional. We got people up.
Pretty good to go.
He just DC'd. I'm gonna get a new one.
Alright. Here's the brief. This is your brief break. So, today for our simulated op, we're going to be doing a night mission simulated paradrop. Now, normally, a Halo drop on a SAM site is a very, very bad idea. However, I have sent Sergeant Fluffers ahead, and he has hacked into their system and disabled the SAM site temporarily, giving us a 20-minute window to put a plane over and drop everybody off. Now, because we don't have backpack on chest because it's vanilla, and that is something that is a requirement for Ace, I'm going to be going down the list, teleporting people in a Halo formation right over LZ Baker. This process will take about 2 minutes to get everyone on the ground. Everyone minus the pilots will be sent, also minus myself, so that is 42 names I will have to go through, and I will go as quickly as I can. Now, your job is to take out the SAM site first. We believe there is a radar dish and 3 Rhea launchers that you will need to dispose of, and that will get NATO's attention. From there, you can then attack the HQ marker. Once you eliminate that HQ marker, I might have additional objectives for you depending on time, but otherwise, how you do that is up to you. Your air is on standby, clear to lift whenever. Just do note that right after we conclude the paradrop, the Rhea sites might come back online. So, air, you're basically grounded until they take it out, unless you want to fly super low. Otherwise, NATO have multiple random positions in this AO. Combat is in the red marked area, so try to stay within it. Reinserts will be handled via air, so it might be a little one life fee until those Rhea sites are taken down. And otherwise, that should be it. Break.
Sweet, thank you.
Vehicle crews, just a reminder, there are vehicles in the base, the AA site for you to use. They're a bit limited in number, but you'll be able to make do. Otherwise, you guys should be alright. If you need resupply and can't find it in the AA site, you should be able to call air for it. If you have any questions, let me know. But also let me know when you want to start the op, because I'll start teleporting people.
Sure, give me a couple minutes just to give some information, and we'll let you know when we're ready.
Hey, Firm. Also, let me know who your pilots are again, so I make sure not to teleport them on accident.
Outcast and Undead.
Thank you. I'm totally not going to remember that.
You want to talk to him about how to do yourself, Nim?
Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
Your call. Your
You give them the quick brief on that while I just make sure I've got everything I need, because you've done
your-
more
do your
experience
big
than that.
Right, guys, I'm ready for a sec. The way that it's going to be working today is a little bit of platoon-based formations. So rather than having individual elements working as an individual element, such as like Alpha and Bravo, we're dividing we're dividing the entire player base into two teams. One is Sword, one is Shield. Alpha and Bravo, you are Sword. Charlie and Delta, you are Shield. Vic Crew 1, you are Sword. Vic Crew 2, you are Shield. You guys stick together on that one.
Okay.
Parameters that we discussed and would think that is pretty okay to use is the group that you guys have. So Alpha and Bravo, for example, should not be operating more than 150.
So now that I'm getting in the mood here.
The two task forces entirely cannot operate at more than 500 out from each other to prevent from separating and splitting our forces. Any questions?
No.
Nope.
So
Bravo Sword.
When we're giving orders for Sword and Shield, well, if we say Sword, it's both Alpha and Bravo and the Vic Crew. If we say it specifically like Alpha and Bravo, then that's specific to that one squad. If we say Sword, stat report, we want to hear from each squad. If we just say Alpha squad report, we just want to hear from Alpha. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Any questions? I would hope to get any doubts out the way now, so I don't have to start saying it again on 50 in op.
Questions from me, but if there's any retards in my squad that have questions, I'll try and answer them myself.
Yep.
For Soul Platoon lead. Likewise, Charlie, Shield Platoon lead.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
if
a Bravo.
If you don't feel like you want to do platoon lead as Charlie, let Back and Black do it, okay? I would much rather you accept, like, if you can or can't do something and tell me about it now than trying to, like, swim and sink later on.
Right,
Wanna try Angel?
Basically, it's just like leading a squad, but it's just way bigger. But if you
Wait,
want
are
to
we
take it Back and
attached to
Black,
fucking
go
Alpha
for
or
it.
something?
If you want to do it,
Yeah,
it's all yours, dude.
Vic
If you don't want it, let me know. I'll do it.
Vic Crew 1 is attached to Sword, and Vic Crew 2 is
Let's
attached to
just
Shield.
play it safe and you do
Great.
it. I can lead a squad, but I don't want to fuck this one.
Wonderful.
So,
Yeah.
I want you
What's the
lead,
problem with it?
so then I'll have an example to pull from next time.
I'm just worried that if we're in, you know,
I don't know where
something
Skelly is, but I've got
is
no
a little
problem
bit
being
more heavily armored, like say a tank or something, being next to infantry is
as
not
my
a good
only
idea.
question for you would be.
Oh, okay.
What's that? You want tanks?
How are we doing reinserts?
Once you get to your Vix, we'll
Until
separate
the
you, and you'll
AA
perform
is
support for the
neutralized,
entire group.
it's going to be
Oh, okay. That's what I was worried about. I was worried
I
about
gotta go brief my squad.
being attached to them permanently.
Go
Alright.
for as well.
I hear enemy tanks.
Cool, so come over here quickly.
Yeah, I think you're on foot for the first part, so it makes
so
sense.
what should happen
Yeah,
is
it
if you
makes
look on your
sense.
map,
It makes sense the
we're
first
gonna
part.
split
Yeah.
into sword, two, basically put
So
two
it's
teams.
a particular
Swords
class
A
only
and
wants to
B
be.
work per shield C and D. I'm basically gonna be.
Liru, is there a more
leading
acceptable
shield.
scope that can use night vision
So,
scope for the
I'm
marksman?
basically controlling two squads.
Why? Can yours not do it?
Apparently
If
not,
I'm
no.
not, you know, if I'm
Oof.
overwhelmed.
Take your pick of call sign as long as
I'm gonna try to
you
lead
don't
both
cancel.
of you guys as well. We're going
guys.
to go to hold here.
So
We'll
far, so
have
good.
Victor supporting us. We're
Did
going
they say
to go
40
to
hours of testing?
this
Who did your
objective right
lines
here.
inside
fuck,
there,
so
Ed?
fucking hasting.
I
Basically,
guess you got iron sights today. Or get to test your night vision under the moon. It is moonlit, guys. You could use the moon.
two marker. Alright?
Right.
We've got the guys, right?
Remember the, was it no, was it NATO or it was NATO on to know, wasn't it? Remember that campaign that I did?
Yeah, what about it?
When we were in
Yeah,
green, yeah?
when we did the platoon shit, it's basically a remock-up of this.
Is it?
Yeah, exact same thing. Had task forces, sword, shield, and spear because we had 6 squads last time.
Oh, cack.
The way it's going to end up working is basically whatever bird we're flying is what the call sign's going to be in case we're floating on all traffic.
Way earlier, got berated for it, so.
Vic Crew's gonna get you on 7-5 as well, so I can communicate directly with you.
All squad leads, please confirm you know which task force you're a part of and where your regroup is once we land from Halo.
So they're not taking it around. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that no broadcast?
It did.
I heard. You need people to confirm.
I'm not sure if there's a compact bino.
Squad leads, you need to confirm ground command's last.
They're probably
Just saying again, over.
Well, I think they want it again then.
Squad leads, please confirm you know where you are regrouping after drop, and which task force you're a part of.
Cheesecakes are rendezvousing at Shield because Charlie's part of Shield. You're not cheesecakes, you're Charlie. I never cheesecakes, goddammit.
Delta's
regrouping at Shield, holding edge, a Shield hold.
Cheesecake.
Sev.
I can't have normal cheesecake anymore.
You need to get the
You
experience.
are a normal cheesecake.
What?
You are a cheesecake.
Ground, this is high. Tell your pilots to just get in an airframe for now. That way, if I accidentally do TP him, it won't drag him over.
Liru,
Sorry,
are
say
you
again?
suffering from budget cuts or something? Where's your desk?
Pilots, get your butts.
I took an intern on it, and I got in trouble, and they took my desk.
Delta's ready to roll.
Whoops. Damn it, Monica.
Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Baby, thanks for the 1,000 bits, my man. I hope you enjoy the chaos today, and I hope it's
Bravo,
acceptable.
Charlie, Alpha, let me know when you guys are ready.
Bravo's ready.
Excellent.
What you want to do when we're assaulting location, just get them
You get
spooled.
the reflex.
Spool them, don't lift
It
them.
was on a gun that was on the floor, so I scavenged.
Oh yeah.
We just lost Charlie. Yes,
Liru.
Yep.
What were the Vics?
Right, he
that
probably
were at
disappeared
the,
midway through the
2 more, 2 Marshall, 2 Marid. And then there's additional ones there for transport, should you choose.
Remora. I don't remember what that one is. Oh, my brain.
The more is the one at base, silly.
Bravo. Sorry, Charlie. SL.
Chuckle wagon's going dark.
Yeah, hopefully he comes back.
Affirm.
Hey, 2 people. Come and grab a GMG.
We'll give him a sec to come back.
Oh, baby, was it 100? It doesn't matter.
We'll
it's
probably
the
take-
thought that
probably
counts,
end
man.
up
I
taking a
appreciate it.
Marshall unless there's something with full AT, which I don't think Marshals have toes on them, if I remember correctly. It's been a
never a
while
dull
since I've
victory
messed
when we're
with any
together,
of
is it,
those
Tom?
vehicles, so...
Yeah. Assemble it, grab it.
Nim isn't the third one this time.
What?
Never mind, never mind.
Someone shoot him.
Can't find the crate.
Huh? Oh, this lamp is so beautiful. I mean, it has such high textures, and it distracts me if someone gets shot and I can't record a 7-day ban because I'm too busy staring at this lamp. Someone put this this skull balaclava thing next to it too. Wow, it really adds some contrast. Some motherfucker just took it. I hope he gets shot, but you know, I'm not looking. I'm looking at this lamp. So if he does get shot, then it's no skin off my shoes. I wish I would watch, you know, so I could see them get shot. That way I could, you know, give that person the 7-day, but I can't. So, oh god, there was. Did Fluffers just shoot somebody? Oh my god, I'm gonna stop looking at this lamp now. Hold on. Oh my god, Fluffers killed 2 people. Oh no, it's so bad.
No, my driver. My driver got mauled.
And now Abraham is disappearing.
Wait, why is Abraham disappearing? Please don't.
He's moonwalking.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Ground, this is high. I assume after Angel comes back, we're ready to go. Over.
Yeah, hi. Once Abe is unfucked and Angel is back, we're good to go. Just waiting on Abe not being Abe.
I disagree. I'm missing the important piece of combat equipment.
What?
Beret.
No.
Well, Skelly, you see there's one right there for the taking.
Oh, only we look at the lamp again.
Huh? Oh, look at this lamp. It's great. Oh, this wonderful, amazing lamp. Oh. That's weird. Someone just tried to use their fake gun on me because this is a war game and you all have fake bullets and blanks. Meanwhile, I have a real gun.
Uh-oh. And goodbye, Skelly.
There goes Abraham.
It's for 2 minutes, don't worry, we've got enough.
I mean, it won't kill you, but paintballs still hurt.
Yeah.
For the genitals. He's only learned a bandolier.
Alright, ground. Waiting on your cue. I will begin the drop.
Just waiting on hearing from Angel. He's not in T-cars, so I don't know where the fuck he is.
Good check.
If you want,
I'm trying to laser more than a flashlight.
Rockets for scalpels, as long as you
Serious time for.
He can't zip tie me because that's something from Ace, and we don't have Ace for Fridays because it's a big public off.
55.2 and the 75.
The heck is this
Everything
well
else
texture right
is
here? It's like bent
irrelevant to
this
you.
way.
I will be on the 50 in the commander seat, but that's about it.
It's cheeky breaky.
Do not need to worry about it.
You die first.
Oh no.
So does that mean if I...
And he's dead.
Oh dear.
Did he break his leg?
Secretly a massive underground bunker, yeah, right?
Broke my leg.
Angel, are you back for this yet?
I like how I've got the advantage of having a reflex.
Ah, what the hell? Ah.
Shut up!
I nearly just fell
Who's
inside of that pallet.
typing?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, there was a long period of time where I couldn't do it.
Drop the beat.
I think that was.
Drop the beats.
God damn it, Skelly.
Skelly's character is having a fucking fit.
He's actually getting physically exhausted by doing that.
We ready to go yet?
Men love it.
You can hear his teenage fingers wearing out.
Yeah, he's still a teenager.
Yeah, he's younger than us.
Oh yeah.
What if I wink one out every once in a
Oh
while?
my god.
I'm gonna jump up and find out where Angel is.
Hey, Firm?
I'm back in 45 seconds, piss.
Okay.
Alright, so after they get, I think he's Charlie SL, Angel Dust, so after he gets back in, we'll probably start.
He's just on his way back in.
I think it's cute that you can edit emojis, but... Oh! Oh my god. I just made that one an hour ago. Chow, you son of a bitch.
So, Liru, how much alcohol do you have today?
0.
I was going to say for every player death, you take a drink.
Hi,
You
Joe.
playing with yourself over here?
If I had a little bit more disposable income right now, I would follow that.
See, Lear, the issue is you'd be drunk after we landed because we're gonna have at least
Send
10
in
deaths from
goatee.
blowing
You see,
splats.
I will donate $100 on Liru's stream, just to go and get a bottle of gin. So that happens next week.
Delta the crowd.
I mean, if you want, I can go downstairs and get one right now if you're gonna do that.
Give me a hot second.
Oh god. I've got a nice bottle of birthday cake vodka that I absolutely love, and I will go drink that.
Oh my god, birthday cake vodka? Yes, please.
You drink
Shit
that.
just tasted
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
I want to disown all of you.
Yes,
What
I'm
the
here.
fuck?
Okay.
Birthday cake.
Right.
What the shit?
But I know for a fact that this is patent-free music, so do not fucking worry about it. You know when we start paragraphing Scully, he broadcast over local whilst you're falling that the bodies hit the floor.
I would... No.
Do you know there are 2 halves to that song? It's
Oh
really
no,
mad.
the juggalo couldn't get too far to work. Wait, what was that?
So Scully.
Where's my fucking squad lead?
He's dead. You're gonna kill him.
I'm gonna shoot
Anyone
you
got-
if you
anyone-
fucking
Vivi,
play
thanks for the
Ghosts
sub.
again,
I hope
boss.
keep enjoying the
I
ops,
know.
and I hope you get it.
Hey, Leader, are you looking at that? Are you looking at that?
I'm not looking at
that lamp again?
You mean this lamp? Oh my god, it's over here now. Why did it move? Oh man, it's such a beautiful lamp. I love it. It's such a great lamb.
I like Frost more than I like you. No!
That was perfectly
It's such a great lamb. Anyway, can I scroll out now?
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
I think Frost is streaming.
Huh? No, he's not. I mean, here, I need a sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!
Don't to the ground.
Whew, that was scary.
You have brain.
Be advised, our demo guy disconnected. Delta has no demo.
Charlie Squad, please stand back on that.
Can you stop with the ear rape ones, please?
Scully, we haven't done
I'll give him a couple of seconds back, and then we're gonna go.
Not again.
Yes.
Lamp brothers. Lamp.
Play that one again. The skeleton is gone.
Lamp.
Ground, this is high. Can I start TP now? Over.
Probably. All call signs, please check in. Good to go. Alpha.
Alpha's good.
Bravo.
Roger.
Charlie.
Lamp.
Charlie.
Yeah, no, Outcast and under.
I believe Charlie was Angel. Yeah, I've already signed back on. What's up?
Are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
Delta.
Everyone's deep boys Bankrum. Lamb.
Pick one.
No, I trust me.
1 second, we'll get the autism mechanic here. Anyone? Pick one. Good to go.
If I get really loud, I can do lamp in
Fucking
on
go.
Mark's voice.
Hey, Buckin.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Fuck you, Liru. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, stand by. I'm gonna try a squad and see what happens, and we'll go from there.
Can Alpha volunteer as tribute?
Alpha, what's your call sign?
Lamp.
Sword.
Waiting for somebody to shoot it and it go off.
I don't have sword on my roster, so.
Should just be Alpha then.
There's 3 alphas. Please use the Yuki menu.
1-2.
Just the lamp. Where's your lamp?
Lamp.
The brothers have been the lamp has summoned them.
I'll look at you.
It's our turn soon.
Next time.
What are you looking at?
I'll get you lamb's time. Catch it.
I gotta go.
Oh,
No!
got muted as well.
Lamp is calling me.
Keepers of the lamp.
Protectors of the lamp.
Lamp. Lamp.
I can't keep serious.
Stewie died. Sav, what's your call sign?
The real Alpha.
Stand by. So Frost is down. Map Nora doing a very dangerous low opening. That's okay. Nimia manages to knock herself out. Nice. Alright, did I miss anyone? No, I did not. Cool. Alright, so the groups worked pretty well.
Good check 5-5 reading.
Andrew, go back in. That was
Fucking platoon medic killed you with this parachute! I'll put you back in, but oh my fucking god! Oh my god, that was beautiful.
all call signs move to your
Charlie's on the ground. Two of my guys are still airborne. Anyone still airborne?
Oh, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
Cheesecake casual who is still falling.
Oh my god.
I want my goat back.
That was actually amazing. Prince for the 690. Go get a bottle. Okay. Ground, this is high. If anyone can relay to ground. Right. Someone relay to ground. She owes me a hundo. High off comms 2 lines.
Apparently we're supposed to relay to ground.
Delta's at his shield rig.
She owes High a hundo.
So the ship's possible to concept when all of your guys are in group, this is including the crew. Bravo 6.
Big Bad Delta, Charlie is on the ground and ready to move.
Hey, firm Charlie, head to shield regroup.
Wow, how are reinserts working?
Alright, Frost, can you go up to Sierra, tell him to come over here, because I'm going to just drop you both again.
We've got about 2 more guys about to be dropped in as well.
Hello.
Alright, Sierra and Frost, I hope you both know how to use a parachute. Stand by.
Yeah, I
Delta
just
Charlie,
flew
ETA.
50 meters and kind of that wasn't enough.
About literally on top of you right now, man.
Gravity exists.
Hey, firm
Gravity is
crew
now
2,
the
you here
thing.
too? Belay that to you.
Was that a gunshot?
Shield ground, shields all here.
Everyone here?
Everyone's here.
Start moving to your point. Move slow, carefully.
Shield confirmed, shield moving to hold point now.
Very large twig branch, yeah, right? I'm just going to have that thing drive out. And otherwise, the groups are on the move. There's a few guys jumping late, that's fine.
Shield armor attachment, U-175.
And we got Frost. Niner opened a little late. If I was being serious with this, I would have,
Down, salt down.
Okay, that's Kara Fire. If they opened up that late, that close, I probably would have had maybe one of these guys spot it.
Send in goat team.
It would depend how many people actually showed up.
On MSR, moving towards LZ.
Private Juggalo, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I'm sorry you weren't able to play today. I thought you were one of the guys that was on the server. But there's always the next time. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
That was Charlie.
So, Sierra Niner flying right over the fucking Hemet.
Delta copies.
That was actually kind of cool. And he did it at an angle where I don't think he would have seen it, the driver. Very ballsy, but hey, it worked and it looked pretty fucking badass, so... That was something, alright. Definitely something. Alright. DJ, did you crash or did you drop yet?
No, I crashed. CTAT doesn't like me.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to be teleported on the ground or Halo drop in?
It's all the same. You can Halo drop me if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna put you like right over the objective. Not the objective, but where they are right now. So just have fun.
Charlie, have you guys slow down. Move slow.
Alrighty. So I don't have any AI skill to give, so that's fine. But otherwise, I've got pretty much a near full bottle of Smirnoff iced cake vodka. 30% alcohol by volume. I use that for some of my cocktails.
Shield ground.
Go shield.
Shields I hold.
A-firm, hold there.
But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and delete him because he was just something to be ambient with. And I'll be, since they don't have any drones up, they do have air recon though, so got to be mindful of that. But because no drones, I can send stuff from the sides. And just focus on making this an interesting experience more than a winnable op. That's what I'd say my difference is on the Friday ops are compared to everything else. Fridays are for interesting experience stuff. You know, make an interesting concept out of what we got with Fridays and vanilla and whatnot. Make base armor look good. But actual ops are, you know, if you win it, be proud because you earned it, you know. But it's hard to actually fail a Friday op. So I'm not gonna have these guys aggro, even though these have night vision. They would have clearly seen that.
Let me know when you are set.
Just having some fun.
Sword is setting now. We have enemies to our northwest.
Peanut butter whiskey. That sounds interesting.
A-firm, that's expected. Okay, guys, here's the plan. Sword, you are going to push to the west.
Like whiskey that tastes like peanut butter? That?
And start to clear towards the north. Shield, you're going to reach the compound moving directly north.
I could say something so bad.
The west.
That means you can get your dog drunk as it licks your balls.
Reaching north, moving west.
We've failed a Friday op here and there, but it's very rare because normally the player base is stacked. Jesus Christ, yeah, right? I'm very bad. I'm sorry.
Sword, you're to engage when we're ready. Okay, guys. When you have cleared, we'll meet in the north. Make sure you please prioritize capture rather than
So
kill
wherever bullets go, I'm gonna have this squad move off to the side. That lantern's gonna get turned off and chucked in this car. Yeah, sounds good.
You want us to go ahead and support us in?
Yep, we're ready when you are.
Oh yeah, classic TSB drinking game. It's a good game. Here we go.
Delta's moving. Confirm that be attacked.
Charles falling.
Yep, and there goes the bullets. Right off the bat, two of them try to call it an MSR. Duelers KIA. Granite KIA. Barbarian crashes. I'm gonna have to take a big swig after this one.
So second contact from an MG watching the road that we were crossing to the north.
Stewie's dead.
Delta's Charlie.
Oh my god. A lot of dead people from that one. Hot damn. So yeah, remind me after this I need to take a very big drink. Fuck.
This is Bravo.
Alright.
Charlie, you guys start moving. We're set.
Whew.
Sunshine, we are mid-breach and we can't have contact. Open your eyes.
Charlie to Delta guys.
Oh man, that shit tastes good.
To your current northeast of the compound.
Flare has been dropped.
Northeast of the compound.
This guy's got multiple men down.
Give me the green light when you want to charge.
Charlie, you're clear to go now, dude.
Drone is now being sent up.
Make sure you're pushing. If pushing is moving around.
Rob's got your own lot of extras.
Drone being sent around. It's vanilla.
Alright, well it's the death on.
It's not insta-death, it's if you go in the unconscious animation, but get shot again, you still die. So it looks like insta-death, but really it's just you're getting double-tapped super quick by a machine gun.
Alright.
I love that double tap.
Oh shit, they actually brought in a GMG. That's smart of them. So now they're shooting off on the town. Air, this is high. We do have reinserts, so when that SAM goes down, you got stuff.
Alpha, Victor 1.
So I got that squad broken apart.
We've got a armed vehicle on the road for you.
But yeah, I just took a big swig and I can already feel it because I have only eaten ravioli today. So Skelly ran down, he got hit. But yeah, having that split force would have worked better if I didn't have that sentry there. But now I got these guys coming around. Medic's been shot, Barbarian is back though. Looks like Direcky tried to run up to this Vic, he was shot.
Warriors on the southeast corner of the compound. Watch fire on
Looks like most of this group is getting cleaned up because I had a little garrison right there.
Delta first.
So I'm now going to order this APC to come around and try to cut off this force, but yeah, these guys are mostly going to get fucked. And that's unfortunate, but that just happened to be where the AO was set up.
Commander moving up to the suspect contact.
Veronic's trying to follow this guy. Realizes he's an enemy. But yeah, his bullets, I guess, penetrating that area, not doing too well. Mora's getting crewed now. Veronic's getting the shot.
Delta to the ground.
But that entire flank is wiped. Kana Kings has moved up.
Be advised, Delta has eyes on 1x Rhea on the southwest side of the compound. Looking down.
Oh, man. And Kinnekins gets sniped off that turret. But yeah, that entire right flank was taken
Alpha
out.
to Bravo, be advised, Alpha's mask heads along the road. There's IFVs pushing from your northwest.
So I have this Panther right here.
Delta Charlie.
Rich tapping that guy.
Copy that. We've not really got anything sorted to engage them. Vehicle crew, you need to get in these ICs to get after.
Grab the vehicle crews, get yourselves in the fix.
So IFV's being turned. They don't notice this Panther up here. I'm gonna have it basically go up here and stage. Now you're just seeing that massive amount of casualties. Just heard a static pop off. I think it might have dropped Frost. No, not that angle.
Not the AA. We need to get the ICs that come in to cure us.
So yeah, there's no chance in them saving that, but now that light's gonna go up and it's gonna start double tapping people because the IFVs aren't told. There goes Azariah. Look at both of them right here. He doesn't even notice!
Bart, how you get this?
Alpha's mass chance by cure coming in from the northwest. Bravo's in the compound clear.
Those Vic crews, oh my god. So they're finally getting shots on it.
Field curling is couple forward, try to push north.
Player base, they do have the number advantage here, but look at this.
Delta Charlie. Location. Bedford.
Now these guys come into play. Rich and Cheer running up. Rich gets shot. He's nice now cleaning up those units, but geez, how many people do we have back at base? Yeah, a lot. So Outcast might have to land to pick more people up, because a lot more people died in that than I thought.
This is Bravo.
This guy coming around back here, dropping 2 people.
Just east of Hammer's position. We can get him up, please don't help.
Delta Charlie, be advised, we're taking fire from the northern entrance.
I could, but they're taking way too many casualties right now. Abraham running out, but I don't know what he's doing. This guy's just holding his rocket launcher like, hey.
Ground force 2IC, can I get status update on?
Nemia gets dropped, Abraham gets dropped.
One time's down, radar still up.
Oh my god.
Hey, try and get the rest of the SAM sites down because there's going to be struggling for reinserts until then.
Is that all of the medics KIA? Why are the two vehicles just tightly knit right here? They should be going out and being mobile.
Shield has eyes on 2, we're getting ready to detonate shortly, stand by.
Holy crap! I'm gonna try popping a flare over this position, see if that aggroes the AT guys.
Delta Charlie. Be advised your demo guys still up. Lovely.
I'm gonna do it.
Sugarwagon Hammer, you there?
Look, I'm staring right here, like.
Sugarwagon Hammer, you there?
Scully, I've been having.
They're right there, like.
Either. I don't know if it's
staring at him.
or something.
Alright, going to jump.
Wait for them, Queen and Country.
Yeah, so that made him immediately push back. Hot damn. We just blew that one up. Are they just ramming this now?
2IC, be advised, we have destroyed 1 times radio, 1 on the second one.
My god.
Hey,
I regret grabbing the bottle because now I think I need to chug it to represent the fact that 2/3 of the player base is dead.
Delta, retasking you. Can you go to Chucklewagon's position and see what the fuck's going on for their comms? Why is it not responding on any net? Hey, for what's your position? East side of compounds.
Oh my
First
god.
east side compound.
Hammer to ground, do you read?
Yeah, 2IC's reading you.
There goes ground.
Chucklefuck just exploded, and Hammer is 1 crew out of 3. Not combat effective.
Open.
Jack, we have lots of reinserted. We can get another chopper back on. We can get across.
That's gonna blow up.
Tower wagons that blew. Delta, give me a stat pause update. I need update on those SAM sites. One still has eyes on destroy SAM sites. Hey, you get the down in about 30 seconds.
That one blew up before I could end it.
Hey, get it done.
So now they're having air deploy a lot of guys. Holy crap. And the medic just got tapped, and I think that... Nope, there's still a medic here. But, oh man, that was...
To Charlie, be advised, we did bar your medic. Delta medic's down. He said we are on the east side compound by the
That was
third
an
radio.
interesting start, to say the least. I'm gonna cut the lights here. I think they just cut the engine.
Well, Charlie, we have marked our position on that.
And they've brought the engine back.
Bravo.
I was gonna throw in like another squad of QRF as well, but God, that was just way too much of a beating. So many things were wrong right there. So I think in this low pass, it was at an angle so no one could see the MSR. DJ just used a shotgun to kill that AT guy. The two ground Vics were with each other, looking at two random directions instead of pushing out with infantry. No one rectified with the Vics to, you know, the Panthers were coming. Like, so much. So now the world's on fire, and I'm having just additional units start to come down. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of reinserts. And this AT guy, you might try to snipe this Vic.
Bravo here, 2 man strong.
8 firm Bravo, 2 SCs on inbound healer, times out with 30 Sierra out.
8 firm, recommend we get the forces out of the AA site before shit hits us at QRF.
We're going to try and regroup everybody first, mate.
Alright.
If anything, get defensive on the northwest side, just watch the MSR.
NATO helicopter.
We have a bunch of reinserts back at staging. We have 1 chopper. We need a pilot. Not sure how it's looking at the moment.
First bit's landing on the deck, for reinserts now.
8 firm, go wait. Be soon.
I'm gonna have that thing kind of go to the site and look at what's going on. Put her lights on as well.
Give me an update on the state of the compound, please, guys.
And looks like air has been aggroing some of this infantry.
Delta ground, be advised, Delta's in contact to our northeast of the compound. 8 firm, I've got reinserts about pushing in time now.
Marshall looks like it's gone aggroed. It's firing at Outcast as Vic. And it's tracking them.
Be advised, my guys are reporting auto campfire coming from the west. Firm, we're on the northeast compound. Just reporting contact for fire.
So another ray of reinserts coming in.
GC2, I see.
I have that ground command event coming in as well.
Use your best judgment on where to move for now. I'm not there. I don't know what the situation is.
And I think that 50 cal is also firing at the aircraft.
Ground command, be advised, about half of the Alpha's in the air, the other half is waiting on reinserts.
Yeah, we're all sitting here. We have no chopper.
Delta ground, be advised, eyes on Ghost Hawk coming in from the west.
See if she'll get her miniguns out.
Shelly, about are we going to?
There they are.
Skelly on that. Yep. I've set Alpha 3 inserts over to you on the northeast side. Delta Charlie.
Now Undead trying to get up using this 20mm.
Charlie, what's your position?
Currently holding southwest of the compound.
Undead's got to be careful because I do have this LAV with the autocan. Doesn't look like she's aggroed yet.
Your west, an AT does.
Ooh!
Firm will go around the open.
Whew!
Robert just had a near miss.
Just crashed.
Helicopter.
So Azariah took that Vic down. Cheers taking some shots. I don't know why this Moore is in the center of the compound. The vehicle placement, they should be on the MSR watching at this point. Nora running up, double tapping him. Nice. Undead, I think, just got shot out. Yep. And that was the autocannon by this LAV back here. Whew, so far it has been a very messy operation. But I'll give it a second before I send another QRF wave their way. I'll give them a few minutes.
Get away from the pads.
That could have landed on them, which
Make sure ground command
I always say it. We'll know it when it happens. It's very rare, but it happens more often than you think. So I don't know which waifu got shot down.
Wait, one on my way.
They're gonna need both choppers in.
Do we get to ride in a Vic or we have to walk? No, you said Bravo. You made it sound like it was far as fuck away.
Delta, be advised, Charlie's got eyes on a hostile LAV to the west, about 600 meters out. We're gonna take it down.
Hopefully I don't get murdered by friendly Vics trying
Whoever
to
has
turn.
VTRP Grim in their squad, please tell them to get off of command chat, over.
I'm 100%.
Gonna shut that off.
Solid copy.
They're firing at this tank. I'm gonna pull the tank back.
Delta ground be advised, Delta minute with Bravo, deploy security northeast.
Duelers has been shot. Autocannon takes out Vice.
Security operator on our way in.
Probably not a good idea to take those shots from longer range, but... bring that tank around.
Charlie's got incoming NPC coming from the west. Empty gonna have to take it out. Just stuff it's not coming, boys. Hey, push to engage.
They can't really push at this angle, though. They have to pick a flanking angle. Those Vics, I knew when I put them at night, as long as you don't piss them off, they're not going to shoot at you, so you could get to this tree line, and then run down to this set of trees, and then ride it to the left or right, and then you could be close enough to take that Vic out.
Do we have a friendly marshal in the area?
Negative times now.
So air now coming in to deploy those reinserts. So I'm gonna have this marshal pull over to the right. Tank's now gonna come up and assist because that marshal's reporting that there's a LAV firing at him. He managed to get the gunner, so I'm gonna switch this guy to gunner seat. Ooh, he has him lined up. They're firing back and forth. Oh! Ooh, that was the other Vic. And they did a fucking flip right there. Marshall countered that pretty hard. I guess got a few critical hits on the engine or something.
Dead. I hit it in the engine 15 fucking times.
It's not dead until it explodes. And we were already
I had
damaged.
15
Alright, south of
All in wheels are red, everything else is orange, so yeah.
How the fuck did it survive?
Marshall is better than Amore.
From the hits that I saw, they were, I guess, not critical.
Charlie, how you doing?
Still my ST guy died. Marshall is still up.
Mystery shots.
Fucking lone wolf shit is also a good idea.
We didn't really lone wolf it.
Didn't really lone wolf. We were like
We left
within
the whole
20
compound
meters.
engaged in open
Yes,
ground.
we went onto the road.
Mm.
So we better get some.
Well,
Yes, we did that.
that squad's fucked.
It would have been fine if it weren't for the fact that the marshal apparently has bullshit armor. Because anything else would have died from the amount of shots I put into that thing. And we have the element of surprise too. It doesn't shoot at us until a whole like minute after I shot it 15 times.
Was that my static right there? Yep. And that thing's firing at those infantry coming in.
I shot the last
More vodka.
fucking rounds or whatever, however many rounds were in that goddamn mag at that thing. And it weren't,
Well.
and it isn't dead.
End of the day.
IRL warrior,
like
nice.
dead, we are
For those of you who don't know, the marshal,
protecting
the
and see if we can
Mora,
fire
excuse
next
me,
time.
is IRL warrior.
Before we run out of vehicles.
I forgot that the marshal has bullshit armor.
That guy's so salty about it. There we go.
Well, we'll try and kill the crew and you can take it, so then you can have the bullshit.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
We do, you need one?
BCRs, I think.
Yeah, it's just two marshals inside.
Kill two marshals.
There's that 50 cal firing on tier
And
here.
Marids, not BTR.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they're Marids.
The six-wheeled
They're not great.
with the GMG.
So they're dropping off more guys.
Delta Charlie, medical route.
Okay, it's not better than a marshal though.
Yeah, fair.
Medicine route.
If it has your rockets on it, it'll suit me.
Marid does not have rockets on the set.
Hi.
Opcom signs, put back. Opcom signs, put back to rally points. Opcom signs, put back to rally points.
I went down for like a millisecond and then one more shot.
Bravo, Cup is moving.
Delta Cap is pulling back.
You're leaving. Bring Vic.
Who's firing the shine at the gun?
Delta clarifying orders. Pull back where we engaged from.
It's been.
Hey, Liru, can you do me a favor and call in 50 for reinsert?
They know. They had to deploy 2 full choppers. They're on their way back now.
Oh, okay.
But I'll call it in. Ground, this is high. Be advised, we have multiple reinserts at base. Over.
Thank you, Liru.
So far, it has been a lot tougher than I meant it to be. But that's really because the vehicle Vics, the vehicle Vics, the Vic crews haven't really been playing this one right, in my opinion. Just, again, the 2 marshals, like, back-to-back right there, they really needed that extra fire support. And it just did not play in their favor. I wonder if they're going to grab those 2 Marids. So it looks like they just lased a tank. That was done by one of the pilots, so good job there. But now the only thing that's in the way is that machine gun. But now I do have this QRF coming up, which might murder Skelly. I'm going to let the AII go. C'est la vie here.
If you are in the compound, grab yourself out.
And you're shooting at the gun.
I have no idea why it did that either. It just happened.
That guy fucked.
Because I mean, also to be fair, we're fighting against like
Pull that Vic up a bit more, having this full group dismount here.
Bravo's mobile, 1 times 10.
literally, it's just like kind of a. It's just. And then I think. And then one of the guys, I think it was our good old AT here, got told to respawn.
So putting that Marshal to good use.
Once you get here, head to your task force group signs.
But now they're doing a pullback because they certainly took a beating. So when you do an op like this, if you find out that one of your flanks is utterly fucked, you need to consider popping smoke and leaving immediately, in my opinion. The issue was they couldn't know. Like, a 4-man team in a Vic against 2 squads, in my opinion, is pretty easy to defeat. Oh my god, this Vic is coming down. And it goes for Melon Eyes, and it mows him down! That LAV is not covering at all! Oh my god! That Marshal just let... It's still shooting at stuff! It's not... It's shooting at the compound in the... Oh my god! And then it kills Defensor. Wow! I can't believe that! Who is the gunner on that? Back in Black. I think he's solo crewing it. That's why I didn't see it. And he was tunnel vision taking out... Oh my god. That is just a fucking beating.
Once
gonna say this is back in Black's fault.
Yep, we cut contact. Jensen.
Fucking hell. That's not even a Vic. I think that's a solo guy because he was ordered to take a Vic bag. But if you're with the group, you shouldn't be firing at the shit in the compound over it. You need to be covering your group. Hell, he should have let everyone get into his Vic and pull out. Oh my goodness.
Because I said we were waiting at the corner for more orders.
That was ridiculous. Holy fuck. Alright, we're gonna start deleting bodies here. I'm gonna leave the Rex. But yeah, I mean, they succeeded in bringing down the AA net, but massive amount of casualties. Absolutely massive. I had 2 squads garrisoned, 1 squad patrolling around, and then a fire team here, and then 2 squads there to use as QRF. I guess it's just them at night, like, fuck.
Once again, we're going to approach from the south, so I do not want people using the MSR going straight towards that fog that is coming through the woods from the back.
Ground, this is high. Be advised, we have multiple reinserts at base over here.
I'm trying to do. Once again, J-Tech, Zip, I hope you can hear me, but please prioritize those reinserts.
That's just crazy. I mean, comms seemed okay, it's just... They got bamboozled by that one vehicle right there. It was just a patrol car with a gun on it. Yeah, now I have this FIC pulling up because it's going to provide recon. Because, I mean, we just mowed down a bunch of dudes running into the 4-line. This is highest in traffic.
Find out who the fucking driver of that Merid is.
Merid driver on the road?
Yep.
Blue Fabbit, why?
Yeah, kick him off. He's just fucking mowed me over.
Was it an accident, or what?
I was literally stood up, walking in his peripheral vision, and just mowed me down.
Stand by. Can someone get in contact with Blue Fabbit? He's apparently running over dudes. I just want to see if he's doing it on purpose or not. Over.
He's not, I already talked to him.
It wasn't on purpose. I mean, look, I already watched the fucking Marshal crew completely ignore the fact that 6 infantry it was escorting out, like, died to a car. Like, that drove right up to him.
Charlie, Delta, please let me know.
So, I don't know what's going on. I guess people are blind today, but...
It's just the fact that comms are askew. Like, where Temp's talking to me...
Alpha is waiting on 1 times ring, sir.
The armor asset is just not talking whatsoever.
Charlie, his
Yeah.
mask has, but the next bird in is...
Oh yeah, no, armor has been completely... It's been bad today.
To get traction on it, but it's just a
Yeah. At this point, I would recommend you all, like, mount up in VIX and just literally just go attack the HQ instead. Because...
That's what we're trying.
Like, I did not... Like, you fought an even force of 4 squads, and then 1 squad I sent in later as QRF. A Panther and a frickin' armored car, and it kicked your ass, so...
I think it was just because we were sorted from 2 vectors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I say every week, don't do that, but you do it, so...
I was recommending to push from the south or the east, and she chose both.
Okay. These guys are gonna hear that chopper.
It's a case of I wanted to. I was trying to set it up where they shouldn't operate more than like 200, 300 out from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Charlie. Send it up to. Go ahead, set security in the woods west in front of the Marshal. To your south.
Meanwhile, I'm eating my Chinese.
Yeah, I got cake vodka. I've had to drink a lot already. Okay, we heard that chopper, so these guys are gonna start moving.
Come down the road, no.
From the people, Wisconsin, make sure to go. Everything is...
Pretty well.
Yeah, so I have this being smart. You can hear the vehicles from all the way here, so we know that they're something over there.
Alpha still waiting on the reinserts.
Bravo, great.
I don't think these guys realize they could pull back further and just move the LZ for the reinserts.
To say for debrief.
So I'm going to say this Marshal's going to come up. Because, again, 10 minutes ago we sent QRF, so I'm just bringing it again. But I'm also going to say that they drop off a squad, so by the time that squad is on foot, I'm going to start them out back here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Liru. Who has the UAV terminals?
They're open for anyone to grab at the UAV marker, like I said in the beginning before we even got anyone on server. It's on the UAV marker on the map. It's in a box, and then there's 2 drones.
I don't know what the UAV marker is.
Okay, so if you open the map, look at the little, it's a little chevron, just to our east, slight northeast.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna have it go for that car.
So, go east, northeast. Fire.
Fire! I'll put a hammer. Is this Marshall abandoned?
Skelly just got blown up.
Guy in the fence.
Yeah, they're in the open field instead of the tree line. I'm gonna drink already. Like, I'm drinking early here. So yeah, this might be a Friday op where they get oofed pretty hard, so.
Charlie's green west.
I see north.
Whew! They blew that up in time. That Marshall went a little airborne there. Hot damn. So right now we're seeing 2 groups of players. Looks like Dr. Boom was shot out of his Marshall. That's not good. But I am continuing the assault here. Nimia trying to make the order to bail, but it is a little too late for that.
All contact, load up and head to the station bunker.
Contact coming north.
I'm pretty sure that Marshall just shot friendlies. Because I just saw autocannon stuff go down right there. Oh, man.
Alpha is about to move it.
Marshall, friendly fire.
Yep, so they're calling that the Marshall's friendly fire, and it just wiped 4 dudes. Oh, man. I'm gonna be super mean. I'm gonna throw Pawnee in the mix.
Colin, where you get that?
So you're hearing GMG fire. Blue Fabbit pulled up right over here. I don't have any AT to deal with him, though. But I'll run this guy up. But, oh my god, we're in between their lines, too.
Hey, TA.
Do you just want Alpha to go?
If my AT gets up there, I am going to boop them, because there is no reason they should be that far with enemies currently wrapped all around them. Let's make this a clusterfuck, ladies and gentlemen, because we're about to wipe an entire squad.
Charging engaging and contact to our northwest. Currently dealing with a casualty because Marshall...
If you are loaded with a bunch of dudes, you should not be in there. Look at that. 6 people were in there. Oh my god, Liru 1009 is back, yep.
Be advised, Alpha is mass cast.
Only have a few dudes left right here too, so they've almost weathered the entire assault.
Yeah, dead, mask has whatever. Yeah, that's true.
They're shooting into friendlies again. Ground, this is high. Be advised you have reinserts back at base that need transport. Over. That takes out of fuel. They got this Marshal right here they could load up 8 dudes in. They got a chopper they could funnel people into real quick. They got this transport truck. They do not have any logistics issues. They're having communications issues.
Bravo up with the Marit. After this Bravo with the Marit and hemp from the road. Guys loaded up in it as well.
If you require a vehicle and you don't have one,
So I hit my windshield. Doing a bit of a strike on him. It's undead hovering. Oh, undead.
Alpha all in.
I am alive. Okay, Bogan left as well.
What's starting at the parade?
That's alright. That'll get him quicker back at base for reinserts.
last call. If you are at the source, we are leaving in, and we're going.
But how much more punishment do I need to dish out to make them run for it at this point? Because they're staying in too hard.
All one Charlie is mounted and ready to move on your mark.
Outcast killed himself. I didn't even. Okay.
No, so did I, but then ground told us to stop and give us a status, and then we gave a status, and then we died.
So you died because you were pulled way into the forest where enemies were coming out of, and one of them just AT'd you. Because you were.
Ground command said to go, and then she said to stop, and then I was trying to get clarification, and she
I died because the little bird tried to ram me.
That was AI. I mean, I remote controlled it to try to turn around real quick.
No, it tried turning around real quick and nearly ran right into me.
Oh,
I tried to
oops.
dodge and I went into a tree.
I should have just said fucking and go, but that's my bad.
Yeah, Outcast, that was me. I wasn't trying to ram you per se. I was in first person, just trying to turn around real quick.
It's fine. We only have one Hellcat left.
You're right. Right?
Relay that the little bird tried to ram me. It was AI, but still basically nearly rammed me, and I tried to dodge and hit a tree.
Well, we still have... We have that little bird. There's a... Excuse me, not a little bird. If you go to the north, there's another Hellcat and a Kajman.
No, I go to the
Guys,
north.
I'd like to remind you all that ground time for the flashlight.
You never even looked, did you?
I knew there was a Kajman over there.
Good high.
This is Ice on traffic.
Apparently Lexi is bugged out. Can you give him a poke?
Where's his position over? Or do you mean bugged out server side spawn?
Hi,
Oh,
what
apologies.
happened?
He was bugged out. He died and was armored. So if we can get him teleported back, that would be nice.
Affirm. I'll put him at the T intersection that you guys are currently crossing over.
Affirm. We're about to have a reinsert here. Frost, hold on till he comes. Everyone else, get moving. No, Frost is holding. Everyone else should be moving.
He's teleported. I have a random frickin' forest marshal over here. Let me try to bring him over there, but hot damn, so far
If
it
you're not
has
ground
been
command, you
messy.
should still be moving to the staging point.
I tried to tell Outcast it was me, but he believes AI, so I'm like, okay. Yes, we're playing Skyrim music in the background.
Solid copy.
A marshal in his natural habitat. Yeah. You're not wrong. So they're basically riding the edge and they're going to hit the southern side. I've got this artillery battery right here, and I got that place pre-garrison because I didn't know if they're going to be drones or not. So Az, I think, shot the 2 drones up, and they took out what was here. I don't know. Friday ops are either they do really, really well, or holy crap, everyone dies in a fiery explosion of death and destruction. We just need more vodka. If you want me to drink more live on stream, vodka is expensive, so if you want, shoot me some money. Write down that you want me to drink more on stream, and I will drink more on stream. I am a man of the people. I will do what my players want, and I will... What the hell happened to Luxie right there? And, I thought Luxie was in the Vic. That's weird. And I will, of course, cater the content to the viewers, but not at the expense of the players. So if you want me drunk, that is definitely a viewer thing, so... Cack. So reinserts dropped off on the fly. Very nice maneuver to see. We're just getting our VIX deleted here. But I'm willing to bet I'm going to need to do a full op debrief today to explain NATO's mindset and why things went astray. I'm waiting to also see that Kajman get in the air. Kajman air support would have been amazing for this AO, because they could have easily struck down the tank and the the Marshal, and then they could have easily covered the retreat of these units. But, you know, it's... whatever happens. So they're going to dismount an LZ clusterfuck because that position's cleared. I do have a Bobcat drone right there. Just 3 things to clear out. And then after that, they will need to disengage from that AO. But otherwise, I'm going to call this in. So, ground, this is Heidi. Copy? Roger. Be advised, on the HQ, I have no additional objectives for you. Break. There will need to be a laptop that you find and steal data from. This laptop will be like any other laptop texture we use, so it's the regular vanilla one, not the rugged one. Once you take the intel from that laptop, you are clear to leave the AO, and after you do that, we will index. Over.
Here comes the right.
Thank you very much.
So I'm going to change these objectives slightly. Yep.
Videos aren't compatible in the Kajman.
Fuck. Alright, standby.
Hey, Liru. Hey, all Spotlights, be aware that when we reach the compound room for a laptop with data on it, we will select that data and we'll be able to...
Bravo, confirms.
Alpha copies.
Delta confirms.
Heads up.
What we have to do is reference the stage from the same location. We will approach from the southwest and then we will split. Sword will go to the right, shield will go to...
Outcast, I put some LRs in there. Just grab them. That's why you don't have backpack slots in case that breaks. I'll look at the Kajman's code. That's weird, but yeah, I'll fix it.
Both task forces is situation by C. Preliminary recon of the area is roof-bound statics and infantry.
Be advised.
There is a one-time GGB stomper, one-time Bobcat.
Steel.
There are 3 buildings in question. There is HPs for hard points. Hard points 1 and 3 are the most probable weapons. Laptop HP 2 is in infantry barracks. All confirmed, so I know that Delta confirms.
Do. That's in the form of documents. I gotta change that to laptop. So laptop. And it's shared on side. That way they all know when they get it. Again, I'm making this Very easy. So they can't fail. There you go. Critical NATO intel by this officer dude, and I'll even throw in a command thingamajiggy here.
Charlie to Delta, are you dismounting on the sword stage? Because there's no shield.
Throw that down, see if they notice.
Bravo's which stage?
Alright. I expect to receive a copy of this intel. DM me later. I'll shoot you a copy of that intel. Due to file limitations, I probably won't be able to send you all terabytes of it, but I can try my best.
Delta's at sword stage.
Charlie's at sword stage.
I'm just gonna be sipping this vodka every chance I get because of the amount of KIA that's happened.
Bravo's mobile, ready to go. Sword stage, all loaded.
Affirm, we're pushing in position.
Shadow, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no. It's NATO intel. It's like when Randy Pitchford left a flash drive at medieval times, which I love that place, by the way. But he left a flash drive containing critical business documents and porn. But it wasn't a porn; it was magician stuff.
Charlie Green.
And the girl was 18, so he says.
Delta Green.
So, you know, it's just like that. Magic, yeah, exactly. It's not hard to put Neko porn in ops, I'm letting you know. You know, you got all this custom import file stuff. Easy as pie. Do I have a recon guy to, like, look over there and say, hey?
Delta's ready to move.
Because that is a really nasty skyline.
Break. Charlie's got eyes on a technical. Whereabouts?
But I just did not put a sentry down there, so they might get away with it just on principle.
Roger. Charlie's got eyes on a technical.
If I had a guy up here, I would have
2-0.
definitely seen that already. So I do have this lonesome medic, because I'm drunk, so I make really mean decisions. I'm gonna have this medic go up here.
By technical, do you mean a unarmed drone?
Heresy.
Apparently, whatever drone. I don't know what my guy's just telling me right now.
Yeah, I have eyes on it. It's a unmanned drone to our northeast.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna react, but look at that skyline.
Let the Vix deal with it.
See what I mean? Like, they're just right there. And I can hear that Kajman. Missile out. And...
Bravo here. What's the hold up?
Let's see.
Whoever tried to hit that unarmed drone, you missed, and now it's angry.
Grant all hands, all infantry dismount.
Okay, we're gonna put up another Pawnee.
Delta's dismounted.
Still dark. And I'm going to... Oh, my
Be
Skyrim
advised,
music died, so let's...
unmanned drone is angry and moving to our northwest.
Whoever engaged the unmanned drone, it's now angry and heading northwest.
I could have sworn I just heard
All
that.
call signs, listen up. We are going to move up the blue line towards the southwestern corner of the compound. We will have a platoon wedge, ground command in the middle, sword on the right, shield on the left. We'll
A
move
platoon
up, we'll
wedge!
The compound, sword will clear to the right, shield will clear to the left, and we will meet at north. Oh, how copy?
Oh, how
Delta
copy.
confirms. Forming echelon left.
I love it.
Charlie confirms.
Alpha confirms. Be advised that drone's getting closer.
It's dark.
Charlie, what's your position?
We're on the east, western side of that destroyed house. We're gonna move out right now.
Hey, firm, if you can come to Del's position and form up on us.
I never want to have to shoot down my waifu.
Once again,
We are
ready to move forward. Next will move inside the way.
But I'll make it work.
Marshal coming in far northeast to reinforce the town.
Delta.
Ground, be advised that.
I do not see you, Delta.
A little bit.
Delta's moving.
Off top time, move out.
Never mind, let's go down.
Shots overhead, keep going. Follow the line. Stick to your formation.
This is not going to end well. They know we're here, ground command.
Armor, keep your firing over our heads. Try to keep us covered.
Oh my god! I've been practicing, bitch!
Cheesecake, keep up.
You think that's gonna stop me?
Press fire over anytime you can.
Grid's holding fast to the trees.
Affirm.
Come on, baby! Come on! It's hard because you got to commit it to a single direction, and she is just spinning too hard on the right for me. I'll let the AI take it. So what do we have cooked off right here? Main player base is moving that way. Drone is deployed over here. I'll pull this guy back. And, oh my god, she's still getting some rockets in.
Vehicles, please engage the UGV to our north.
Yeah, no, they pulled out.
She's covering us in the center. Let's go. Fire over our heads.
Commit that. They're killing that infantry group right there.
Spread out.
Ground command is big 2, we're rolling up on it. Good ass.
Affirm. Shot, small sampling.
That made him poo a little.
UGV on the road heading towards where we stay.
Back to sampling. Go, go, go.
I'm at UGV in front of you.
And I got her in a tailspin again.
Hammer, you incompetent.
Charlie's covering Delta advance.
Oh, shit. Where's the Kajman, though?
Walking with me.
I don't know, I told him to cover your advance.
Oh, I got the Kajman, though.
It's pissing me off.
Oh.
Guys, you should be on echelons off ground command. Move up.
Repeat as. Go into Achilles.
Marshall killed the Vic. I somehow got the Kajman in that. Hot damn. I'm gonna send him to seek and destroy. I've seen rocket strikes coming back here. They gotta be careful with those Vics, because
Sword clear right, shield clear left.
rockets could come in. Marshall now coming up to adjust as well. And it looks like it just sniped Stewie's Marid.
Pushing into the compound. Vix, move right the side.
Vics are adjusting. Yeah, Little Bird Tailspins, I don't know why I'm having trouble with her.
Great job, Hammer. Great overwatch.
And they get that one. I'm not.
Armor,
I'm not
watch
a
your
good
fire. You
pilot.
just friendly fired me.
I still have a lot to learn. Like, I should have been able to get myself out of the tailspin.
Clear
I
all
just
the
could
buildings,
not
deliver
commit
the
her into a
laptop.
single direction. So the laptop, luck of the draw, is over here.
We're grounded at the moment.
Well, that's nice. Yeah. Going to vehicle cruise covers.
Delta's mass cast.
Boys, infantry are committing. And we got this group coming in. Now we're getting some suppression through the smoke. So Fabit goes down, but Hardcore is able to shoot him. Trades with him because he was hiding behind a door. Got this force coming around as well. Trying to see if that little bird's going to do any more seeking and destroying. Pop some flares over their heads.
Delta to the ground.
And medics are running up and getting
Delta
those
squad
forces
leads
up.
KIA.
Woo! Rocket in the command building.
Base and keep moving back up.
It's a poor officer.
We have no air for reinsert.
Delta confirms.
So that fix is going to go on the move.
Keep clearing the buildings, guys.
And I'm going to delete this squad. And just have them come up as QRF. So everything I still have here is just going to be brought up as QRF. It double spawned, so I'm just going to delete that.
Charlie to Vix, how far have you pushed up? Because we've got Vix
A lot of smoke being utilized.
So copy Vix moving to the north side.
I think this guy, yep, just got tapped by the guys in here. And I need more vodka. Looks like air's coming in to drop reinserts off at the LZ. And some people switching on their flashlights. Marshall being sent around. I think it's going to hunt that Panther. We can only hope. Rocket strike coming in from the air asset. And I'm going to ungarrison the remaining guys in here. Panther is pretty heavily armored, though, so they're going to need a lot of shots on her. Going to get in what I can. Vice getting mowed down. Grim also going down. And Hardcore getting double tapped as soon as he turned to the corner. His body freaking out.
Alpha, correction, Bravo here. Just been dropped off. Not in any situation to support any squad.
Delta Squad Lead reinserting, not sure about situation.
Bunkers cleared buildings, guys.
Send in Goat Team 6.
So I'm not sure if he just tried to close short range. Looks like he tried to use an AGM on him.
Over, mate, just play it safe. Just copper infantry that you're in your area. And
And I still got this officer right here. They're essentially looking for his intel. I'm surprised Frozen hasn't found it yet. Officer actually deciding to leave this area and have a walk. Veronix needing a TP to Skelly. I believe Skelly is down here. Just heard that little bird take another hit.
Once again, all call signs, we are looking for a laptop.
And Fred Cross found the laptop.
All hands, pull out. Pull out.
And they killed my officer. Alright.
RTB.
Liru,
Yep.
do they need additional bits for Xbox and get that mobilized?
Send in Goat Team 6.
Now.
Or are you gonna do it when they're at like 500 light, you're just gonna index?
If they get out, if they all get out of the red zone, then they're good.
Right, I'll just get a Vic to get them moving then, okay?
Alright, you do you.
Ground to high.
This is highest on traffic.
We have found your porn. We are returning to base.
Oh, you found that. I swear she was 18. Yeah, get that to base immediately.
All call signs, pull back, return to base.
Marshal inside the compound
Randy
is ready
Pitchford,
to
right?
take in one squad, but our wheels are shut out.
Whew. Anyway, FK, thanks for the 27-month resub, and Stone Willow Tree, thanks for the resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get this, and Rev, thanks for the 10 bits. Are they just friendly firing each other at this point? Because holy crap, I just saw 2 people go down, only heard bullets coming out of that direction. Like, hot damn. So I'm gonna just send this squad on the rear here.
Pull out. Just pull.
Let's give him a warning. God, I haven't heard a girl yell at me to pull out since. And that's a switch ban. So what they need to be doing is coordinating with their vehicle assets, getting people loaded in VIX, get them driven to the edge where it's safe, and then pull back, grab more people, and leave.
Southwest, are you full?
So Skelly also has his transport truck. He can use that to grab more people.
If you're referring to the one with the shut wheels, we're absolutely not.
Oh, Stone, well, I'm sorry you just came in to hear that. But I hope you keep enjoying the ops, man. Looks like they're leaving people behind, too. That's...
Okay, yeah, I could probably run faster than you, so I'm
That's
gonna
unfortunate.
opt to use my legs.
I wonder if I could medic them, only to shoot them in the face.
Delta ground.
Go for ground.
Delta is reinserted in one-time pickup truck. We
Go again, you broke up.
Delta is reinserted in one-time pickup truck.
I can't medic them, but I can double tap them.
Fall back to base, pick up any you can on the way. Pour one out for Abraham.
This is my box now.
Shh.
Yeah, don't worry, just keep going, man.
All call signs, don't follow the blue line, just head directly back to base.
I dropped that one.
I'm going to put a marker on map for general regroup. Head to there. It will be to the west of the AO.
Charlie copies.
cross lines, marker regroup is live. Be aware you
Nothing
can still be fired
went
on
wrong.
inside the AO.
Contact happened.
Owie.
This is my box now. I died too. They were fucking around trying to get me up, and I'm like, dude, you're exfilling at this point. If there's no medics here, get the fuck out, leave me to die, and leave. And they were like, but we can't leave a casualty behind. I'm like, for fuck's sake, leave!
I can't leave a casualty behind. That's what I would do. Everyone's got to get out, man.
Sometimes you have to leave men behind. Hello. Hello. Yeah, especially if it's me, to be fair.
Both are back at base.
Alright, come on, we can't get people loaded into the Hemet because somebody's a team killer in the Hemet, and as a result, no one can get loaded in, so we're kind of fucked in how useless this vehicle is.
Stay firm, we'll execute them when we get back. Just start walking towards base. Those of you who are shooting at the AO, where?
Skelly, tell your guys to get in the other helmet I just put down. I have stopped the RC as a result. Azariah just drove into a squad.
Fuck that little bird.
So I wasn't trying to ram you with it, I was just trying to get on par with you. I had no tail rotor.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are hostile and can't get in.
No, these are NATO boys shooting at you, and they shot me. I'm by the little bus.
Yay.
Hammett, way up, I'm coming to you.
2 Hemmets now.
Shh, you're dead. You're not allowed to speak. As you're dead, you're not allowed to speak. You gotta call your hits, man. Call your hits. You're the one that drove into a NATO squad.
Fuck's sake.
No, I can't wait for the fucking debrief.
Why?
Armor's off belongs to me.
The main issue here, and I'll tell you the main issue why we got fucked at the start, is because people didn't pull security properly like they were told. That is nothing. Yeah. No, I'm talking about when we. Everyone died in the start.
Alright, I'm gonna start PvPing. Oh, they got me! What a shot!
That was a fuck up, but the main issue was that people weren't pulling security. I was right next to ground command, next to, like, in the middle of all the squads, and we had 3 NATO dudes literally on our ass that we had to deal with straight away because people didn't pull a good enough security.
No, I'm not.
Pretty much, yeah. I was like, holy shit! But yeah, that's the main issue, boys. And people stopping when you should be moving. From ground command.
So you guys want to hear something interesting?
Sure. Go for it.
When you guys took the main compound and both vehicle crews got in the Moras, they decided to turtle hug each other and just stay there. And I had an AT guy stare at one of them for a good 5 minutes from 10 meters away. And then I finally just RC'd him and took the shot.
Is that the one by any chance that decked ground command, the platoon medic, plus
Yep,
Barbarian
yep, it was, because it was a single guy, and then 2 more ran up to reinforce. Another guy was 18, like, are we going to shoot this or not? And then, yeah, ground command ran up, and, yeah. The guy holding the AT was literally watching, I think it was Abraham, as he tried to go up to medic the guy, and he's like, hi? And then his buddy shot Abraham.
So
yeah, literally.
I was told that the compound was clear, so when I reinsert boots on the ground, I'm running towards Skelly, yeah? And as I'm walking forward, I see a guy with a Morse stick. It's alright, we use Morse as our own AT stick. Didn't realize he was wearing like the
Grant to high.
camo fucking.
This is high, send traffic.
All call signs have extracted from the AO. Do you want us to return all the way
To be
to
fair,
base,
it's
or do
really
you
hard
want
to
to stand
differentiate the
Stand by. There's
armor
still
camo
one
in,
vehicle
night
fleeing the
vision.
AO, but we will index in probably 10 seconds over.
Affirm.
Nein, how effort.
I mean, Nim did really well, to be fair, though.
Yeah, all
Plan
considered, yeah. It's a
Yeah, the-
difficult thing to pull off. Like platoon.
The was solid, though.
Is everyone RTB now?
Yep.
It's just difficult to pull off. That's all that it is.
Yeah.
So,
And this
Liru
is the
wasn't
largest
lying
stop
today when
that
he
we
said in
do, so
training
it
that
shouldn't be a
night
case
ops
of
are
feeling
a fuck
disheartened
up.
about it.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Yeah, night ops are normally messy.
As sorry for the headshot with the shotgun, but I'm kind of scared.
You unlocked his brain.
Behind the guy.
The master key.
Meet up in my channel. All right. Oh.
Outcast, would you say that you essentially had a Ram Ranch experience?
So, I took a sip for every time someone died, and I'm regretting that now. So, I need to give this debrief and look at Fred Cross's avatar and do things. But we'll quickly debrief real quick. So, just moving everyone up here. Up, someone got the grand move. Cool. All right. So here's the deal, guys. I'm gonna do a full index, which means I'm gonna go over everything that happened from the Zeus interface side. So, cutting my music. Here we go. So, you guys paradropped. I had to paradrop a few people in. Shout out to, I think it was DeVincer that, Nim, I think you're pot micing, please. Okay. So, shout out to DeVincer for killing ground command with his parachute, because ground command was down. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, that was
the parachute.
That was me. I landed next to him when he was already down.
Her.
Yeah, but then your parachute killed her.
Oh.
Because it armored her. So yes, shout out to the parachute kill. I then got you guys back in, gave some more parachutes, blah blah blah. You guys staged on the AO. I had 2 squads garrisoned, 1 squad on patrol, and 1 Panther and 1 static by the main entrance. And then on the outside of that compound, I had a freaking Prowler with 50 cal and front-facing MG just on the crossroad, and then a 4-man fire team just chilling with them. That was apparently enough to stop your, I forget it was sword or shield, but it basically cut them off. And when I looked back again, I realized just how cheeky that angle was. So that wasn't done on purpose. I was just trying to put it there for the sake of, having something outside as perimeter security. So that completely messed up half of your force. Because there was a little bit of a QRF in the little farm, multiple buildings off to the northeast. I had 2 squads in there, 1 on patrol, 1 garrisoned, just in case I needed to pull them. So they got pulled and completely cut off and murdered half your force. The rest of you pushed in, started taking stuff. Your vehicle crews took 2 Vics. Then they decided to hug each other, like really close to where you guys picked up. I had a Moz gunner staring at you guys for a good 5 minutes. It was the same Moz gunner that killed ground command and a platoon medic when they circled around to try to pick up another medic. And then after the 5-minute mark, I just RC'd it and AT'd you because it was staring right at you. And that made the other Vic move into play. Really, throughout the entire op, I felt Vic Cruz could have overwatched a little better. Because there was a lot of positioning issues with Vics in general. Not just Vic Crews themselves, but we'll get to it. So, you guys sweep the compound. I did a small counterattack because you guys aggroed my tank and my marshal. One of the Moras pulled out to try to kill the marshal, did a lot of damage to it, but then the marshal retaliated, killed it. And then air came in, killed my tank. Marshal drove around. Someone killed my marshal. You guys decided to pull out. One of you grabbed a marshal and decided to start shooting at a compound really far away. Meanwhile, I had a car drive up and literally kill 6 or 7 of you that were all around that marshal, and the marshal didn't even notice. So yeah, consider if you're in a vehicle, pull security for your guys, or maybe tell them to get in your vehicle. so you can fall back, because that was kind of, I don't think I've seen that in a very long time, where the Vic just completely disregards the fact that the infantry around it are getting massacred. But you guys pulled back. I waited a few minutes, had my QRF come in, resecure the compound. I then scrolled in. I heard that you had choppers coming, so I sent guys to investigate, and you guys held that position. Then the counterattack happened. I think I wiped it was Alpha, because they pulled up in a Vic, like deep in the forest, and you got surrounded, and AT blew you up. I think Undead Cog also got blown up. He was one of your air assets because he flew really low on that forest, and he didn't hover per se, but he flew very slowly. So I literally just one-clicked with a Moz and oofed him outright. So, plus we needed more reinserting at the end, so I kind of sent him a bit quicker, but digression. You guys pulled out of that area, re-attacked, set up a really nice plan. I shot your Kajman down with a little bird, doing a rocket run head on after they shot my tail rotor out, so that was fun. I got to mess around with your air asset. And you guys took the compound. There was a lot of blue on blue today. I missed 2 instances. One major instance was when you had a friendly marshal deck for your own guys while you guys were pulling out. Another one was when you guys charged up to the compound. Actually, 2 instances. You had one of your friendly marshals again shoot 3 friendlies, and then when you were pulling out, there was another instance where infantry shot friendly infantry because it was a bit of chaos in that situation. But those are the big ones. There were a lot of minor ones I saw too. So friendly fire definitely a big issue today. But it's nighttime, so I understand why. It's hard to PID off of just a rifle because at night LDF and NATO camos look similar. That's why I only had a single night mission planned for this rotation. Otherwise, again, vehicles weren't really pulling security that well because Vic came around, it shot a Marid in the ass, and killed a few guys as well. And despite that, you guys pushed in, took the intel, found my classified documents, and then left the AO. And then the leaving AO was a bit tough because we had a team killer in one of the Vics, and I was doing some sniping with one guy left in the AO. But after you told me that over 50, I got out of him and tried to fix it by giving you a second fix so you could drive out. Overall, I think the crutch really fell on Vic Crews because they should have been a little more aggressive, but the areas where they were too aggressive, they got punished. So it's really hard for me to say how to fix it. But, you know, having 2 Vics in the middle of a compound just, like, hugging each other when you should be communicating with infantry and getting avenues swept. Because a lot of my infantry QRF came in via vehicles. So if you were on perimeter duty, watching MSRs and stuff, you would have been able to catch it a lot easier and definitely help with your infantry. But some of this was also just due to bad luck and just being slow to pull out, which I'm not personally, but usually TSB is. So, with all that said, overall, I still think you did well. You did the smart thing of bypassing the entire AO and re-attacking. I was not expecting you to do that, but I'm glad that you did because it shows that you're thinking. And I think the Kajman could have been deployed earlier as well, because if it was helping you after the Rhea SAM sites got shot down and it was covering outside of your compound, it could have easily taken care of that Marshal and tank and the infantry QRF, but I still think Air did a pretty good job because they still took out the tank and a bunch of other stuff with Hellcats, so that's still really well done. Otherwise, Ground, it is your cue. I am now going to drink more vodka and get hammered. Have fun.
Party time. Okay. So for the most part, everyone did really great. Thinking back to the very start of the operation when we hit the first compound, I'm not sure what happened with Sword, Alpha, and Bravo. Bravo managed to hit the compound and continue sweeping around it. Alpha got kind of split up. I'm not sure what happened there. I'll watch over the Zeus Eye view to see what happened there. Compound was cleared pretty well. Make sure that you guys are like properly clearing.
I drank about a third of what was in there, so
when you're clearing
I'm a
a
little
compound,
fucked
you're
up because
actually
I've been eating all
clearing
day.
the compound. There were several times where there were people left behind, and we're picking off people who were like ground. After that, moving back, just trying to get all the reinserts in place. We only had 2 birds, so it was a little bit slow. Everyone did a good job after the QRF came in and engaged us. We were able to bug out pretty quickly. make sure when you're given an instruction to follow a route to your next staging that you actually follow that route. When we hit the staging, we started to move in. It was a bit of a risky move, but we knew that the southwestern side of that compound was fairly low guard. So we moved in that way. Charlie, the big negative for you I have on this one was make sure you stay in formation. You fell behind quite a bit and let that entire flank kind of fall back a little bit. Just make sure you guys keep up. If you need to stand break, say so. Aside from that, we hit it, we cleared it, we found the intel, and we pulled back. As Liru said, there was a whole bunch of team shooting.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Do better. That's all I can say is just do better. Apart from that, like, yeah, almost got these. You did great. Well done for passing info back to us. Really well implementing the sword and shield task forces. We haven't really done much of that before, at least not as long as I've been here. So really well done on picking up on that and using it to its advantages. That's all I got to say. Alpha.
Real quick. For all TSB members in here, drunk Liru idea. I'm gonna put up a poll and genuinely ask you guys if you want to bring the old scripted medical system back.
Fuck yes.
Because this again is for your enjoyment. I know a lot of people got double tapped here, and you know, I don't mean for it to be that way, but you know, it happens. But I will put that poll up. I think I already know what the answer is going to be, but I like to do polls nonetheless. So Alpha, go ahead.
All right. Do my spiel first, or...
Asgo. Fine, Asgo, because that just escaped my lips.
So, sorry for interjecting on that one, by the way. So, in my opinion, again, following sentiments that Vic Crew dropped the ball, the whole concept behind platoon stuff, or at least task force stuff, it's a little bit more advanced for what TSB is considered that we do. However, when it's employed to its efficiency,
I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the day.
1,000 times easier than what we usually do. So it's difficult to pull off, but when it is done correctly, it's a doddle. Today, I feel personally that it fell a little bit short, and I'll take a little bit of responsibility for that. Where infantry were concerned, we had competent squad leads, but it's then up to the team leads if people are lacking in security. If it's down then to, oh, we're not having security or people aren't performing as well, team leads need to drive the guys. If you're taking a team lead position, you need to be knowing what you're doing just as much as the squad lead does. And if you're not performing to the team role, then perhaps think about playing a different role. For the Vic Crew side of it, I think Vic Crew 1 didn't have an ear on the 7.5 like I told them to, even at briefing, for the majority of times, which is quite honestly frustrated me. Vic 2, very similar issue, but it was just a case of generally no communication was being had. I get the fact that people don't want to play infantry in this community. It's a thing that just fucking happens. However, when it comes to doing Vic Crew stuff, you need to be able to communicate not only just with yourselves, you need to communicate with 50, 75, whichever fucking net that the person is that you're responsible to is talking to you at. The reason behind it is that you are a force multiplier. You are not a force by itself. If you are not being utilized to your effectiveness, then you are hindering the player base more and more. I strongly suggest that people take a look at their own performance in terms of Vic Crew and thinking, is the way that I'm playing going to be beneficial to the player base, or is it just going to be a case of I just don't want to play infantry? And I can probably tell you now, if your answer is, oh, I just don't want to play infantry, then Vic Crew is not the thing that you should be doing.
All right, am I good to go, as?
Yes.
So there's a lot I want to touch on, and I'll make it as brief as possible. First of all, Nim, to answer your question and Liru's question about the sword thing, Alpha was waiting on the northern side, and we got the go, and we encountered, I don't know...
One second. I'm gonna turn him down. Fuck, how do I turn him down? Change volume! Oh, he's on +5. That's weird. Okay. This TeamSpeak sometimes does
Two
that.
showed up the
There we
IFV and completely wiped the squad. We were just all dead. We weren't able to get across the road.
Sorry about that, guys.
In time, because we're trying to medic and move, and then died. Then reinserts were taking a while, and I understand that with it being a night out with Sam's and not you know, that's not an issue. And then we got, I guess, to the vehicles, and then a few things I want to quickly touch on. Abraham, leave it up to squad leaders to talk to people about stuff. You ran and yelled at my guys, and I was already talking to them about it. Let the squad leaders do the squad policing. If you want to do that, be a squad leader. Don't be a platoon medic. From there, we went to the third objective and got shot in the back by friendly vehicles.
Can I just rebuke on that point about the whole backseat squad leading? This is.
Can we wait till afterwards? Otherwise, we're not going to get through all of this.
Okay.
Other than that, only other thing I really want to touch on is, again, Abraham. I do have ideas for ground command, and I'm trying to tell them, but when you cut me off and starting to yell at me, I'm unable to talk to ground command. So please let me. If I understand you want to help out, but it's not helpful getting screamed at when I'm trying to talk to ground command.
Okay, well, I'll rebuke that one, mate. You didn't actually put any ideas forward. You just started saying.
Yes, because you
wait,
locked
will you
up
let me
my-
finish?
Guys,
Will you let me
guys,
finish?
guys.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say admin skip this. You two can handle this on your own. You don't need 45
Okay.
people to listen to you, bitch. Okay. Alpha, is that it?
I mean, nothing that Az hasn't already touched on. Covered
Okay.
everything I
Bravo,
had to say.
go.
Hi there. Bravo was on a sword platoon with Alpha. We got to our staging area. We began the assault. Took fire from the checkpoint. Had the UGV roll opposed to other UGV. Then once we'd got most of us up, we recommenced the assault using the GMG that we brought with us. And then that point, because of the nature
Quick
of
to
the
cut
area,
you off. That GMG was a very smart idea. Please do it again. That was amazing. Do it again.
So we went over the ridge. We went down the hill because at that point we'd stagnated. So the only way to get us going forward was for squad leads and team leads to actually basically say, "Get off your arse. Here we go. We're going." We hit the compound, began clearing, swept north as we did. First day site was knocked out by vehicle crews. Second, don't know about the one to the first. I think the second was also knocked out by infantry. Could be wrong. We spotted the final IA site. Radio for vehicles to come and kill it for us, because we obviously didn't have AT, because at that point we'd gone from 8 down to 3, down to 2. We'd suffered most of the casualties, if not nearly all casualties at that point. We spent maybe 2 to 3 minutes trying to kill the AA, which we could have probably done in less if the vehicles had helped us, which hindered reinserts hardy hard. And we found that the compound reinserts came in. We got our reinserts back pretty quickly because we went down very fast. And we seemed to hang for a long time in that compound. We were airborne, and we seemed to do it as if we were like an attacking force. So we went to an objective, we'd attack, we'd take, we'd hold, we'd attack, we'd take, we'd hold. Airborne's light, manoeuvrable, with a lot of firepower. But they can't really defend for what it's worth. So being like locked down in areas for long periods of time, especially when we were plan out to do the second AO, was detrimental. It just added fuel to the fire because there were a lot of communication errors. There was lots of missed PIDs when the enemy did attack us. And then when we finally hit the final AO, vehicle crews were supposed to cover us. There were 2. So one of them moving up behind us, that was fine. And then I did watch the UGV flip Hammer, and then Hammer didn't seem to really cover. And as a result, we got shot in the ass and we all went down. Bravo was in Madrid because we didn't want to go across a field in the open, and which was good because on the way across,
Scally, you good?
Awkward. Stop pressing the button, Skelly.
Skelly!
Skelly! Press the
Skelly! Charlie, go ahead until Skelly gets back, and then we'll have Skelly go again. Angel, Angel. Oh, I think we're getting DDoSed. There it is.
Distance from you, so you didn't get hit by
There it is. Okay.
At the end of the day, that should never have happened. Like, seriously, vehicle crews, you really, really fucked us over today. That's it. Other than that, Bravo did fine. The planning took too long, in my opinion, at times. But if you're new to this, that is a problem. And you are getting a lot of feedback from Hans, and he likes to and ah a couple of times, or suggest lots of alternatives and leave the final decision. Oh no, I wouldn't have gone across that field on foot. I would have used the vehicles we had available. I would have suppressed the compound as we pushed towards it, which is what we did.
Cover as well.
Yeah, that's my own opinion. Other than that, Alpha was sorry that we couldn't help you when we took that first contact, but at that point, it was a do or die moment.
Yeah, I get you.
That's all for me. Oh yeah, last thing. If you're being yelled at to move, just get in any vehicle that you can get into, and let your squad leader worry about reorganising, or your team lead along the way, because we needed to get out of that. That's where we landed. Need to get out of there. It took too long, far too long, and we were getting pretty agitated. I know I was. That's all from me.
Charlie did alright at the last bit. Wasn't around for the first half. I got shot in the back by a teammate, and the medic was unable to locate me. Ran past me a couple of times, which was fun. Other than that, I think the comms could have been a lot better for Charlie. I was only really hearing like 3 or 4 voices, and we're an 8-man squad. I had the issue with 2 IC. I don't know at the time if you were down or not, but when the medic got hit, when the marshal was pushing on the south and I went down, I'm not going to call out on 50 that I'm down to another squad, because I like to play realistically, and I'm not going to be talking to other squads that I need a medic. I need you to step up and ask Delta to borrow their medic. And that needs to be a bit faster in my opinion, because we lost at least half our team because you took your time dilly dicking around with the radio, but that's all new, I get it. Other than that, Charlie was a bit delayed with the Delta push on that second compound, but that's because I was under the impression that we should really be covering Delta's advance while they pushed across an open field until we got told to move again. So I do apologise for that. It wasn't a stamina break, it was just us trying to keep cover, keep a bit of strategy to it. Other than that, again, there was a lot of friendly fire, and I get it, it's night time. I struggled to see at some points, but again, PID, let's just try and keep it, and let's not get heated about it either. I don't want my AT guy saying he's going to turn around and shoot our Marshal because our Marshal shot Charlie. I don't like hearing that. And I also overheard in one of the fucking transport trucks some guy giving a lot of shit to King because he took a wrong turn. And I get it. Might be frustrated, but it's not nice. Like I was listening to what you were saying and I wasn't happy about it. So I can only understand how he's feeling. So just try, hearts and minds, think other people have thoughts and feelings too, guys.
So Liru, would you say, on an admin level, if people are going to say, oh, I'm so pissed off, I'm going to shoot these guys, like, that's not a 7-day, that's a month, simply put, because if they're saying, yeah, I'm going to do it, then they just...
Look, I mean, here's the deal. We've perma-banned people over the past 6 months for some really toxic issues. I really don't want to get to that again. I get that that was a hard op, and you're pissed. So, it's hard because it's all in the moment, and I get that, but if it's constant throughout ops, your name will be brought up, and I'll have a talk with you. And then after that talk, if it still happens, then it's gonna be a perma. Because we've already had to do that to a guy. Actually, 2. So, not per op as, but if it keeps going, I will deal with it myself.
Like I said, I kept it calm. I was as pissed off as everyone else was, but I kept it calm. And if you're really that pissed off about it, I know it might not be seen as a good idea, but I was pissed off in yesterday's op I just took a break, I took a breather, and I signed off and did it properly. Because I didn't want to be in that situation. I didn't want to make things worse for everyone around me. If you feel like you need to take a step back from the game, don't be afraid to do it. Delta, you can go.
Delta Squad did fantastic. Our initial push with Charlie was fantastic. We bounded by fire in, totally unnecessary. I should have had Charlie with me. I apologize for that. Cleared the compound, did very well. I'm going to apologize to my 2IC and Divincer. I went off comms to hop into Marshall with Az, and you guys, as a result, got complete and utterly wrecked and mass cast. I completely apologize for that, and that's my bad. We regrouped. Took too way long to get into the Marshall because of one of the Marshall crew was a team killer, so once again, it took me even longer to get my guys sorted into VIX. Once again, that's my fault. Went to the second compound. You guys did an amazing echelon left as we advanced to the second compound, and basically within the first 30 seconds of entering compound, I was insta-killed, and from there, I was basically could not get back to you guys. So shout out to Jensen and Vincer for keeping Delta under control while I was basically dead for the second objective. Vicar?
There's still people from Fiku.
Yeah, I guess I'll do it. So, first off, when Vicru 1, whenever we first assaulted the compound, Frost went splat upon first first drop, so it took him a minute to get back up to us.
Oh, but the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, he let the body hit the floor. And then we got into the compound. I got hit by that 50 cal, so that sucked. And I don't know what Frost got hit by, but the only person that was left up in that first compound was Demicus for the first, like, 10 minutes. After that first 10 minutes were up, we got into the Mora that we had at the beginning, and saw the enemy Marshal. I put 15 good AP shells into it. And it didn't die, and killed us in 3 shots. Talked to Liru afterwards. Apparently the hull was red, and something else was red, and then everything else was yellow. So, yeah.
I assume you got weak hits on it. It happens. Hitboxes have always been wonky in Arma, but you gotta kill it until it's dead. You did kill the gunner of the Victo, that's why it wasn't shooting back, but then I switched the commander to the gunner's seat, and that's why it started firing back.
Oh. Okay. Well, the problem is I couldn't shoot it anymore after it got behind
the trees.
Got behind the trees because A, I couldn't see it. B, I ran out of ammo.
Oof.
I was reloading, and that's whenever it killed us. Was whenever I was reloading. So after that, we got reinserted back in, found a completely empty Marshal that nobody was crewing for some reason at the regroup point. We got into it. We had ground command inside of us for a while.
Giggity.
Oh, by the way, I was on 7.5. I didn't hear you for a good portion.
Which Vic were you in?
The Marshal, Vic 1.
Marshal. I might have been the script that Liru does to change radios. I think it may have just been bugged.
Yeah, it might have bugged out. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, that is just ultimately something that it happens. It's a technical issue. Looking in the hindsight, I probably got a little bit more heated than what I should have. I'll apologise for that here and now, just to set the record straight. Probably something to consider in the future is put the 7.5, if I say for like a armor net for 7.5, just put it on your short range. That way it's guaranteed.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do the next up.
But no beef, yeah?
No beef, no beef, man. I didn't have any whenever you were talking about it.
Yep.
But I made sure not to team kill anybody because I can I don't know about anybody else, but I can tell armor differences through thermals. And not just guns or anything. But
you become a real Chad armor player. You can tell what rifle's firing by the sound.
Yeah, that's actually at the point where I'm at this point.
Let's continue with the debrief, please.
We pulled up with the ground command inside of us. That's whenever we took up the position, starting to assault the second objective. We were suppressing it with 7.62. That's whenever we got told that the UGV was around us and started looking for it. And the second that I saw it on my thermal sig, it was already right up next to us and decided to ram us for some ungodly reason. Sent us flying into the air, destroyed our wheels. Once we landed, I started looking for it, and it took me like almost an entire minute to find it again because it had hidden itself behind a bush. That's whenever it decked, I believe, Alpha. It fired GMG into them, and then I found it and decked it with AP. After that, we just continued to suppress and look for targets that I was hitting with 7.62 so that I didn't, deck anybody friendly. And I think that's about it. My crew was very, very competent today, so. Other big crew.
Yeah, okay. So, it's hard to put in words this whole op that it was. I was constantly belting on 3 different frequencies, trying to coordinate with Az on 75, tracking on 50, and managing my guys on our own net. And heaven knows that both Vankram and Joe were basically, I was slave driving them to cover for any possible thing in the vehicle, and they were doing well, but I was beyond angry when we got blown up in that AA compound, because we were holding position, we were holding the direction our own squads went, so Delta and Charlie. They went up and we were looking down their way to provide cover for them. The next thing that we know is that the other vehicle rolls up, hugging next to us, and then we get blown up in that compound. Like that, and that Vic was looking the other way, which was incredibly frustrating to know, but okay. Fair enough. Yeah, okay, we respawn, we reinsert, we get the Vic. And then the second clusterfuck begins, where we hold the position, we try to coordinate with the squad that is next to us, which was, I believe it was Delta, back in black. You were next to my Marshal, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. We were trying to cover, and I repeatedly called for the infantry around to load back in so we can move and get away from that slanted forest, because it was a fucking horrible mess in there to provide any support on into that forest. And yeah,
I was the guy inside your pick. The squad that up on the hill was Charlie. My squad was Mascaz at that point.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I was telling just to get off from there because we saw targets intermingled with our own infantry, and there was no way. There was no absolute way that we could do anything useful while where our own infantry was still pushing into that forest, into the firing line. And like, then when that all bullshit ended up, we just packed up, rolled, and went to the other side, and we tried to support infantry but by learning the previous crap that happened, we decided to take a bit more passive approach and hang on the wings a bit more, which which did net us a positive thing because we intercepted at least 3 or 4 vehicles rolling in, 2 marshals and 2 stompers easily. But then once we folded in with the infantry, we didn't realize why the Vic
Next
one
stop's in
was
an hour. I'm
constantly
gonna be
sticking up
streaming
on our
in
ass
between.
instead of giving a bit more distance and everything. Then we destroyed that last armored vehicle and trudged out of there until we got jumped by some AT in the forest. Overall, like, this whole op was incredibly taxing on myself and my own crew, who were like constantly trying to do as much as possible, and hearing that we dropped the ball while we were trying to melt our brains off trying to plug all the holes that were appearing. It's just
like trying to find a cheese grater.
Yeah.
So, okay, so
yeah,
I was
whatever.
the gunner. I will admit, yes, that friendly fire is my fault. I failed PID. That is on me. I apologize. I try and not let it happen again. But at the same time, it's hard to PID when friendly infantry is running in fucking circles and running literally into an enemy squad.
That is true.
But yeah. Also, as we had the same deal with listening to 75, because I hardly ever heard you
If
on
it
there,
wasn't
so it's probably a
something that-
glitch.
if it wasn't a spawned in thing, like at base we had a Marid and a Marshal that did have facilitated custom radios, but if they were just placed down and then we had to get them, they may not have been. So maybe something to consider in the future for these missions if we're going to have like a Vic depot of NATO Vics to utilize.
I know my radio got reset after the paradrop. Did your guys' radios get reset and you never fixed them?
I kind of knew instantly that it like would have bought the radios.
Quick Crews didn't have LRs, so we couldn't tell.
Okay.
I knew because of the Potluck and Zeus.
Is it Air's turn?
Mm-hmm.
J-Tech, you want to go first before we go?
Well, air-wise today, for my 2 pilots, I have nothing negative to say whatsoever. They did absolutely everything I needed them to do. They ended up being more reinsert pilots than I would have liked, but I guess that's what happens when everyone gets 2 tapped and is dying instantly, and I experienced that myself. So for that, I apologize, but I get it if you guys are just here and you just want to fly, then that was your dream today. Once we were in the AO and the SAM sites were finally dealt with, that's when I finally felt like I could utilize air, but there were so many reinserts that needed to be taken in. I died as soon as we got onto the SAM site, and then instantly when I respawned, both the birds were filled and we had to leave people behind to go and do reinserts. So the Cashman was not coming into the AO for quite some time. Once we finally got caught up on reinserts and we were leaving the SAM site, that's when I felt that we were safe and we could pull the Cashman, and that we were also close enough that people could insert via ground. So I did see quite a few buses back at spawn that people could take. I tried to relay that way I could give my pilots a break from being a reinsert and focus solely on supporting the infantry. As far as air support today, you guys did absolutely everything I asked of you, and including when we later got some drones up and started using them to sparkle targets, you guys were able to hit those as well. That was a nice benefit to have. I don't know what happened for some of the deaths. I don't care. I'm not gonna ask. I know a couple of them were due to suicidal little birds who were being toxic as fuck.
They came from Ram Ranch.
Yeah, sure. Ram Branch little birds. I don't think there's anything that can really fix that. If the little birds are just suicidal, they're suicidal. Yeah, I don't know. Air will be air. You guys did what you needed to do, what I asked of you to do, so don't hang your heads today. So, not know if my pilots want to speak, they can.
I personally had a lot of fun. First time, I was the one that had little birds constantly trying to ram them. First time, they were explaining to me, whatever, that it was a situation where he took control of the AI to try to get them to turn, and then he let go of the AI, and then apparently the AI took it from there and basically tried to ram me. Second situation, basically the entirety of it was kind of a fool me once, fool me twice situation. The little bird played chicken with the Kajman. Kajman tried to avoid or evade, and little bird within 2 meters of the Kajman fired off multiple rockets, basically making us lose all control of the helicopter. And in an attempt to auto-rotate, we crashed. Then we came back in the last 2 Hellcats and engaged it with guns at distances of like 300 meters or something like that, and it would continuously fly really close to us in an attempt to basically ram us with rockets or itself or guns or whatever. So the entire time it was in a tailspin, or not in a tailspin, it had recovered from a tailspin about 3 or 4 times. So yeah, not happy about having a little bird basically try to commit jihad in a T0 public op, but overall I had fun. I kind of just wanted to pop in to fly, so running reinserts was kind of my dream. Undead Cog, you here?
Yeah, you've hit everything on the head. I don't have nothing to say. So
yeah, most pilots don't find it fun when another little bird from a large faction like NATO decides to turn into a suicidal helicopter. So that's all we have to say.
Anybody else, or were we the last?
I think that was it.
Alright, if that's it, guys, next stop is at 7:30. Sniper Wolf is running AF Marines naval stuff. That was one of his best missions ever, so I hope to see you guys there. But if you have anything about the op, I don't know, I'm too drunk to put up a DM thingy about it for op feedback, but yeah, we'll get there. Anyway, thank you guys for playing. Hope you enjoyed it. Go operate operationally, and I'll see you hopefully in an hour for that next stop.
Don't
Done there.
Yep.
Subscribe to me,
I,
Liru.
I just have something for Delt. Okay.
Alright. Guys, I am tripping the fuck out. And I've been working on first order kits, because then I gotta make rebellion resistance kits, excuse me. So I might, you know, peter off in and out. But hey, shoot me some messages on stream and I will answer them. And we can have a nice chill operation till we wait till the next operation, blah blah blah. But you know, it's all part of the master file. So what action does it perform? I'm just hitting the D key. I don't know what D does. What does A do? Oh my god. What does that blue mean? I've never known. Okay. Whew. Is the bottle empty? No. It's about half full, which is halfway gone. It's good shit. Yeah, can we not? I don't care that those don't have it. I don't want it. Let me rotate. I'm going to exit in and out because I think that hotkey's bound by just something that you randomly do, because otherwise it works by DNA. I don't know why it's such a menacing sound. Oh my god, sounds. Please, no. No loud sounds, please. Alright. What do those do? Wolf's upstairs chilling. Cool. The fuck? Something's wrong, because I don't know what function I need to hit. Ah, it's Alt. Okay, because M is supposed to open my map. Yeah. Alright, so basically what I've done is I made some basic kits for these guys. I was gonna, you know, advance on them a little bit. So, let's see. What am I gonna give you? I'm probably gonna give you the AT. I think the AT I'm settling on is the RND. No, we could totally pull out the PLX. Fuck it, yeah. Now the PLX is nice because the PLX is a triple shot javelin launcher, and I love that thing. Like, that is a 212 special. I absolutely fucking hate. So when I transferred from the 501st to the 212, we were allowed the PLX at a squad level, and it let us literally like cut through the fucking platoon's worth of vehicles that Zeus's would throw at us. Then they made it a exclusive weapon only for like a ground command team, and the Zeus's didn't adjust, and they still threw massive amounts of shit at us, and we got bogged down super hard, and it fucked us. It fucked us pretty hard. Sorry, I'm switching us back to the Skyrim music because, you know, it's casual time. But I'm going to be honest, in all of the communities I've played on, that's been a pretty major issue. So when you have, when you make doctrine changes for weapons and whatnot, the Zeus's need to be informed, because this has happened at the 501st, the 212th, and the 506th, that, you know, put weapon restrictions down and shit, because when you do that, but Zeus is still Zeus the same way, it's not adjusted. So weaponry that, you know, the players are used to having, now that they don't have it, it becomes an absolute pain in the ass for them to get things done, because they don't have the gear that they normally utilize to get the mission done. And it sucks, but, you know, communities that don't think about that. That's why TSB never does any, like, weapon restrictions or shit, because c'est la vie. But, you know, you gotta work with what you got. Now, I need to find a good first order backpack for this. So honestly, an Imperial backpack would be fine, because I gotta load up a few PLX rockets in them. And then I'm gonna cut his mags just a touch. That way he goes under 40 clicks. But yeah, that's like 9 missiles, so that's fine. Give me some idea, guys. So we got, give me some ideas, guys. So we have, I could turn this guy into a marksman, but what's a good first order marksman rifle for Star Wars? Does anyone know? Because that would be very, very nice. I'm not going to turn him into a shotgunner, but I need some ideas here. And I might turn F11s to stocks, but I think that changes their ammo. So it takes their ammo away, yeah. So, gosh darn it. That's the Mandalorian blaster, sniper rifle. I would prefer a marksman rifle of some sorts. But what's a good first order marksman rifle? Difficult. Very difficult. I could be a dick and go to the Wester, which is the arc laser cannon. You don't even know normal guns, that's fair. I mean, Ooh. I mean, does it have ammo? It does. That's risky to give. And that's also massive. Oh, man. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. We'll give him a fucking flamethrower. Because why not, right? That would be totally freaking epic. So, I'm going to look something up real quick. Let me just see if there's any other first order guns here. Because, you know, if there's a marksman rifle that the first order uses, you know, I'm prone to use it. But otherwise, how are you guys doing? Kraft, how are you doing? Long time no see, man. But let me look this up, and I'll look at chat in just a second. But from what I can tell right now, I don't really see anything. Then again, I'm also drunk as fuck right now, so. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much. Let's see. Take another swig of vodka here. I mean, yeah, we could use the E17D, but do I even have that? Yeah, I don't have an E17D. So honestly, flamethrower might be better because I don't think I'm going to make any other kits that actually have flamethrowers, and I think it was episode 7 of Star Wars where you saw the First Order troopers using the flamethrower, so I think that works really well. However, I'm going to run a quick play-by-play here just to see the performance of the flamethrower weapon. But I want to say we're about 10 hours into building this mission file, and we are only like, I want to say 40% done. So we're a little ahead of my schedule because I budgeted 41 hours of testing here, giggity. But still have a lot to do. Yeah, Craft, I'm trying to get TSB back into Swap because Swap is one of my favorites, man. I miss it. I just hate how Milsims act, you know? But I'm going to give Milsim another try. We'll see what happens, but I'm not expecting too much. Now, this is laggy as fuck. Let me show you why. Because every ship is going to start shooting at each other because they can't keep it in their pants. So if we were to scroll out and look right here, it's because, again, I built this file for Eden, not for Zeus stuff. So you see that, you know, they're immediately shooting at each other and you got a fucking cruise missile coming in. Because all these ships are coded right, so I'm just going to literally select them all. Hit delete. And then boom, we get our shit back. But yeah, they all immediately start shooting at each other, which I always find really funny. And you got these missiles all flying off in a million directions, because when you delete something, it loses its lock. So let me find the flamethrower guy. I just want to see if there's anything, like, super critical when I have this guy fire his shit. Do you see that particle effect? There's a concussion missile flying off. But if I... So when it hits somebody, it actually goes off. So with that, though, frames drop down to 70. But by default, I'm getting about 100 on this file right now. It's bouncing between 80 and 100. So yeah, it is framey to use, but it looks like it's still stable. Interesting. Very interesting. How's the fuel, by the way? How long does it last? So really quick reload. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about 10 seconds. At that RPM, it's a 100-round magazine. So 500 rounds total based off of what I gave. That should be doable. So yeah, we could totally make that work. But you know, like, let's see, kamikaze-wise, I could just totally, like, burn the fuck out of everything. So yeah, it's a little on the smaller side for magazines, but totally doable. And it doesn't do an AoE, it's ballistic impact, but look at the wounds, so... Yeah, no, that's completely doable. Ooh, and he got me last second, that's okay. How does this machine gun work? So slower fire rate than what I normally see, but that is entirely doable. But let me show you guys the PLX. This was my baby back in the fucking 212. So I just gotta find the guy that had it. I don't even see it. Oh, it's probably on that guy, and his back's on the ground, so it clips in. Yeah. So watch this puppy. This is a triple shot AT launcher. And it acts like a fucking javelin. So watch this. Oh, I missed you, babe. So, when I was in the 501st, I was the second chair in AT. Clown was top chair, and we worked together on making all these crazy AT tests to make sure anyone in the 501st was able to destroy anything in an AO. And then I went to the 212 and found this baby. Oh my god, you can walk her in, you can fire her. 3 shots per reload. I missed her. Because we only got to use her a little bit, like about 1 month worth before the 212 said, nope, it's a platoon level weapon. That's what pisses me off. If you're in a custom unit, and you make all this custom shit for your guys, and then you limit that custom shit, it's like, what the fuck, you know? Alright. Whew. But yeah, the AT rounds are heavy as fuck. So here's the deal, guys. We're at 8.5 hours for the stream. Hot fucking damn. I need to take a little break to go eat some ravioli and chill. Now, I'm drunk, so this is going to take me a lot longer than normal. However, I will be back for the 7:30 up. I promise you that. Because I just need a little break. Because I don't think I've streamed 8 hours before in a very long time. So I need a break to kind of get up and walk around. You know what I mean? Totally not for ERP. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back in an hour. Go operate operationally. This was a very long stream. Hot damn. But this shows I could probably do a 24-hour stream one day, but after school. Cheers, guys. Have a good one, and operate operationally.